Oh, Master, people do love their labels, don't they? I suppose next they'll call you a cybernetic, interdimensional pirate. One can never predict the wild imaginations of the internet crowd, but you know better, and so do I. So let them chatter, Master. You just keep being your splendid self.
Oh my god. Do I have a lot to talk about today? I heavily regret not streaming yesterday because crazy shit was going down. First off, I don't know how many of you can see the past stream chat, but there's a cool name in the chat. And I just want to say, Jimsid, I really appreciate you stopping by. I do appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out. I will read what you said. I will read it for sure. Trust me, because I think it is hilarious. I don't know if it ever occurred to you, Jimsid, or anybody else, that I actually kind of do like Dustborn. Not necessarily the game itself, but everything around the game and all that's happened to the game. I like it. I actually do. It's one of like my highlights of the year, believe it or not. Like, it's kind of nuts.
Oh, but the game is for fucking normal people, not you far-right extremists. Get out of here. Get out of the forum. Only diverse people are left.
I don't think he knows he's speaking to a minority as well, bro. Like, Jimsid, before we get into things, I'm not white. I don't know if that was not apparent, by the way. I'm definitely not. So I don't know where you get that idea from, mate. You just paint everybody as the same color. It's all gonna be the same eventually. I gotta take them glasses off, mate. Speaking of glasses off, I'm starting to get used to reading without my glasses on now. Maybe it's like a skill issue, I don't know. But I like using the sugar thing and I want to keep using it. But it also means that I can't like wear my glasses. But whatever. Anyway, God, hang on. There was some other stuff I wanted to mention before actually swapping over. Basically, a lot of crazy shit went down. Jim's got a new profile pic. Like, that's huge, bro. Huge. Got the DLC update. There was, oh man, a lot of interesting conversation topics happened in the Unknown 9 discussion thread. I know it's crazy that it happened in Unknown 9. I think the person who asked, I forget the name, it was a bunch of letters, who asked to swap the game owner only discussion thread with the main forum post. The person who wanted to swap those for Dustborn. I think they might have noticed that happened in Unknown 9 recently. Well, okay. It didn't like... It wasn't there the day of the, you know, the election, alright? But over the last couple of... Because I haven't checked back into Unknown 9 or Veil Guide or anything like that. But, looking at it now, they appear to have swapped the game, like, as soon as you load up the page, it's game owners only, and then the other category is for everybody else. So you can still post there. You can still post there, it's just in a different category. That, I wouldn't say it's been popping off, but a lot of the regulars you see everywhere else are in that particular section. Also, hang on, it's, well... I think I will end up mentioning it later, but just for right now, I didn't know this until last night. Apparently, Unknown 9 was that bad that they had to lay off staff members. Oh shit. I didn't know that. That is wild to me. Holy fuck. Anyway, because that gets explained a little bit later in another thread. But for right now, let's swap on over. All right. And oh hell yeah, we're back. So I was gonna stream last night, but it was raining and I was working late. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play Minecraft for some reason, and just chill out and zone out for a little bit. And I regretted that so heavily because as you may have noticed already from this first little page, the thread I read 2 days ago has more than double the posts. So yeah, a lot of stuff happened in this. Jimsid also came around somehow. You notice my thread's up here now too. This was buried for quite some time. And I was like, wait, I got a comment in here? Who the fuck commented? It was Jimsid. Responded. As well as more people who were taking the thread seriously, which thank you, by the way. I want to go over those as well because I didn't know Lazy Bear's reason, but he's in there. So, Lazy Bear, shout out. Oh, and there's this one's fucking ridiculous. Nothing's changed here, by the way. This has been the same for like ages now because I checked it this morning, and I think Pink Lemonade said something interesting about when I'm not gonna say like politics and Dustborn. I mean like more like government heads. It's like politics, but I'm not talking about like gender or anything like that. I'm talking about like the actual politicians in Dustborn. Is an interesting argument to raise when talking about anomals. I kind of like that. So I'm pretty much I'm like pretty like I know the topic isn't about the Game Awards. It has nothing to the first like 3 posts are maybe about the Game Awards. Everything else is about anomals dying for being anomals. Like it's like absolutely absurd. I personally believe that I don't think anomals are being killed just for being anomals. I want to make this. I'm not going to read this thread, by the way, because this is going to take a long time to go over, and I don't want to read it all again. For being honest with you, I will read it at some point, maybe once it gets resolved. Because Red Thread, they said something, and I know whoever's behind the dev account, I don't think it's the same person anymore, because the other person was actually responding to threads and like having a conversation and whatnot, but that's stopped, and now whoever's behind the account only responds specifically, and this is strange, only specifically to the comments that talk about Dustborn being government funded. They've only responded to that comment in this entire sea of posts where like the devs were called out for a few other things, and it would be really, really, really nice to get some info from the devs about this particular topic, because no one knows if it's happening or not because there's no information in the game, but there is the inclination to believe that it is happening, but there's also no evidence to support that theory that it is happening. So it's like a I called it Schrodinger's anomals, but it's basically that. Like, you don't know if they're being killed or not. It just depends on your interpretation of the game. And what you think of justice and purity and whatnot. Anyway, point is, they didn't respond to any of that. They did respond, but only to somebody calling out the government propaganda thing. Look, I think we're past that, all right? Like, I think we can move on from the government propaganda thing. It's been like 3 months now. Like, guys, we're done with that. But they only responded to that and like nothing else that happened, which is kind of upsetting. Which makes me believe that I don't think the person behind that account is the same person as it was like a month ago, and I don't know why that is. Maybe vacation, who knows? Maybe it's like Unknown 9, I don't know. But the point is, oh, there was something else that got mentioned in this thread. I'm blanking. Oh yeah, that's right. So Jimsid also commented in it, and he was like, devs, you gotta shut it all down. Like, once you're done responding, just shut it all down. Lock the thread, throw away the key. It's like, bro, we haven't resolved anything yet. the main topic of this thread, I know it's like TGA, that might as well be the great anomaly at this point. It's specifically about are anomals being killed and hunted because they're anomals. I don't think that's the case. Let me give reason as to why I think that is the case. Well, why I think that's not the case, or why I think that's not happening. One, the game is like a Saturday morning cartoon. All right, I don't think they're going to be showing fucking anomals getting killed for being anomals. The other reason is because anomals are being introduced as outcasts and a small minority of people, and it would be really weird. Just say really weird if they were specifically rounding up anomals and, like, you know, putting them in gas chambers and stuff for a particular minority that was introduced in the game. It would be just a little strange for that to happen. I think they want to say that it's implied, but like that's what at least Pink Lemonade is arguing for, is that like it's implied, and Holding Six as well, based on the players' like understanding of justice and purity and whatnot. I still don't believe that's the case. Like, justice isn't told to kill anomals just for the fact that they are anomals, and there are two different sides to justice as well. Like, you know, the ones that actually perform experiments, and the ones that go around detaining anomals, and, you know, other crime breakers, not just anomals. Because, like, the closest you could get is like, are anomals being killed? Yes or no? Well, yeah, most likely, but not because they're anomal. Because this was also brought up, where it's like, if you are the victim of a crime, you're most likely, like, you know, if you're, whether or not you're, like, Theo isn't an anomal, right? He's not an anomal. Do you think they're gonna go take pity on him for what he's done? No, of course not. Like, absolutely not. They've been resisting arrest, like, the entire time. And, like, only at the end in Rotown do they actually, like, say, all right, we're doing this. It's you've gone on a rampage long enough, all right? Like, they if they wanted to kill him, they would have done it ages ago, all right? Like, they had many opportunities, many. But regardless, what was it? I personally do not believe that they are being killed off just because they're anomal. I think that is absolutely stupid. Houseman's got some other arguments for it. I just think it's fucking stupid. Like, I don't, because my understanding after playing the game and everything, and granted, I haven't looked up any lore videos yet, not that they exist, but I haven't looked up anything like that, so I assume that Purity wants to cure anomals, Justice wants to control anomals, and Pax and friends don't want any of that. All right, they just want to live as anomals by themselves. That's what I've gotten from all of this, and that's it. And like, I like how Pink Lemonade was like, yeah, she was lying, bro. I'm like, how do you know she was lying? How do you know the Overseer was actually lying? I don't think the Overseer was lying, and I don't think they have a reason to lie about there being a cure, or at least working on a cure. I don't think that's the case. Like, well, I don't think they'd be lying about that. I think that that's actually their motive. I think that's actually their goal. Because the Overseer has shown restraint and not just like, you know, killed Pax and friends for just being anomals. Like, crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, sorry. The first thing I want to address. So I should probably start with this and then talk about what Jimsid said in the chat. So, because it starts from here. I think everything's still, yeah. So ignoring that post, all this stuff happened. Oh, dude, oh, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Man Zeppelin, I hope you're doing all right. Or was it? Oh yeah, his like third account is still banned. This is his third account. Keep that in mind. It's still banned, which is quite interesting. Then I responded with this. This was on the 25th of October, by the way. That's a bit of a spicy while ago. It is currently the 22nd of November. Just like to point that out. I've already read this before. I'll go slowly if you want to pause and read it. But I've already gone over this. It's like, I'm not bashing on him or anything. I'm trying to like reason with him somewhat and try to get an understanding to why he thinks the way that he does, because it's really weird. I mean, it's not the first time I've seen this happen, but Jimsid's case is very interesting, to say the least. Like, I want to say... I don't know if it's unique, because Artis is, you know... well, I guess, okay, Artis probably in his heyday might have been like Jimsid, but Artis now seems a little bit more reserved. I don't know if that was due to my involvement or not, but whatever. Anyway, there was some other stuff here, that's whatever. Jimsid then came back on his banned account. It's like, I remember seeing this, and after I responded to it, I was like, shit, he's banned, fuck. I really wish he wasn't banned because I wanted him to keep talking. Anyway, what do you think he said after reading all of this? What do you think he said? Was it something insightful, something wholesome, something level-headed? Well, unfortunately...
I have nothing to say to you. I would contact YouTube, since you made videos about me, targeting me, but they get single-digit views, so it's not worth it. The rest of your patronizing far-right rant does not interest me. We will defeat you.
He has nothing to say, but says something anyway. Thinks he can contact YouTube even when major people on the platform can't. Thinks those are actual videos and doesn't even bother to sit down and see what they are. Thinks people don't watch, when most of my views come from Twitch. Doesn't read the mega post and calls it a far-right rant. Says he wants to defeat me when I haven't even said what I stand for yet. Bro wants to fight Oxygen. Thanks, mate. That's why I love you, Jimsid. I do love him. I think he's amazing. He obviously didn't read it. What? I wanted to try and differentiate the people like Deathseer and Artis in that particular thread. But, you know, it's a far-right rant. It's just words on a screen. You know, who cares? Who cares at the end of the day? I also don't know why he keeps bringing this up. Like, look, I'm not trying to stroke my ego or anything here, okay? But both times he's looked at it, it's not been single-digit views. I know the videos he's referencing. It's the 2 streams I did of like, oh, the fucking was it the deep dive of Jimsid, the mind of Jimsid or some shit, and like there was another title, Jimsid 759 and Singe and stuff like it's just all of his fucking names. I don't think he's actually looked at those, because well, I say that I don't think he's looked at. He's obviously trying to downplay it like he does with like the Wukong and whatever. Because they don't have single digit views. Granted, it's in the 10s, 20s, but not single digit, I would say. I'm a small guy, all right? I'm a small little baby streamer. What'd you expect, bro? What'd you expect? But nah, bro, single digit views. Oh yeah, the reason why I said both times is like when he was first mentioned that like, oh dude, there's some guy on YouTube making videos about you or whatever. At the time, they also weren't single digit, and he said the exact same thing. This is it again. It's like, okay, thanks, bro. Thanks, I appreciate it. There is... Oh, hang on. There is one thing, though. It's been itching in the back of my mind. He keeps saying this. I kind of want to genuinely actually make a video on this now. Not bashing on him, of course, but to more, like, archive his entire history from when I first saw him. Because, holy shit, there's a lot to go over. Everything from... like everything from his interaction on the Dustborn forums to getting banned to talking with mad scientists and then so on, like all the other alt accounts and Unknown 9 and everything. Like, I want to have that archived just as like an informative video so I can go back and like be like, hey guys, this is the if you want to know about Jimsid, this is everything you need to know. Okay, the video is going to be like 5 hours long. I don't give a shit, but I actually want to sit down and like write up a little script. Probably format it so it's like a bit of a timeline. So like I'll probably end it like now actually if I was going to work on this, because everything from what mad scientist to now.
What exactly are the DEI agendas?
I don't know,
What
Papa
secret
Shackles.
organization is out there
No clue.
stalking and harassing our protagonists? How long does a turn take in Master Duel? Find out all this and more on Season 3 of Steam Schizos.
I actually do want to read some more Master Duel discussions, because there was one. Hang on, let me find it. There was one I saw earlier today. Oh god, hang on, that's the wrong community hub. Where was it? Wasn't that... Somebody called out that... Whoa, what the fuck? There's so many campaign code ones. Holy shit. Hackers. No, that's not it. Is it on page 2? Yeah, okay. The state of the Master Duel forums and the link back to, what was it? Man, Modern Yu-Gi-Oh sucks. The fucking bait post from CC was hilarious. Also, I don't know how CC got banned. What the fuck? I thought CC was one of the good ones. That thread was hilarious, by the way. Zephyr having a fucking meltdown was good to see. Bro, floodgates are not a crutch, man. They're not a crutch, I swear. I promise. Trust me, bro. Anyway, so you may notice this. When I first saw this, I was like, no fucking way. Does he have a fourth account now? Unfortunately, no, this is not a fourth account. If you remember, there was one profile account that didn't have a profile pic, or one Jimsid account that didn't have a profile pic. This is that one. This is the post with the crew review. It was done by him, so it's still his second account. He's just got a new profile pic. The reason why I say second, by the way, is I'm using them in the chronological order. His main one is obviously the Wheatley pic, right? The second one is this one, because this was made during the Mad Scientist controversy. Shouldn't say controversy. The Mad Scientist debacle, debate, you know, whatever. And then the third one was made in Unknown Nine's well, not Inception, but when both of his accounts got banned in Unknown Nine. I think just before the game came out, because we wanted to talk about the game, but yeah. Blinged it out. It's the only thing he blinged out. It's not like he spent any Steam points from all the clown awards he's gotten to actually get like a profile banner or anything. Sadly, he could, but anyway, this is kind of funny.
I have better things to do than bothering with a bully online, my dear. I went through your rant and did not find anything worth answering to, really. It's full of fallacies and a patronizing tone, which I don't care for. You talk to an educated adult that stands up for his rights.
I never once talked about his rights, by the way. I don't know why the fuck he's like virtue signaling this. It's like, yeah, bro. Go, you fight for your rights, Jimsid. You do it. You go get him.
Not your audience. I am well aware your videos are Twitch streams where no-lifers bully people for having an opinion.
Shit, Papa Shekels, I think he's calling you out. Also calling out Azurai as well. Basically everybody in chat. You're all no-lifers. I'm sorry. Fights for all rights of the ban evaders. He's doing his best. He's gonna get Steam to change the rules on ban evasions, alright?
I am not going to provide you with views or anything that resembles traction, though. I have better things to do.
I don't... Jimsid, like... I would hope that you, like, understand the content, not the actual, like... I'm gonna start making clickbait, alright? Just don't care, man.
What you stand for is clear to all of us here.
I don't think it is.
Keep your love to yourself. People like you deserve nothing but pity from us.
I don't think I've ever made it clear what I stand for anywhere. Anywhere on the Dustboard forum or anywhere in general. I don't think I've ever done that. I mean, like, I'm not American. It's not like I got Trump elected, okay? But whatever. I mean, it's like you can't even be nice to this guy, by the way. I know what Jimsid wants. I know what he wants, and I should have paid attention because somebody cracked the secret of what Jimsid wants to hear. It was this guy. Where was he? This guy, Shintaro. He knows. Shintaro basically talks to him in a way where like he gave him the one up. Like just basically agreeing with him, right? Like telling Jimsid what he wants to hear, and like that, I guess Shintaro can get him to do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, I went over what happened there, by the way, like fucking, I don't know, 20 streams ago, but like, point is, I should have done what Shintaro did. Obviously, you know, that might be a little disingenuous, but like, you know, putting on a mask, so to speak, just to try and get Jimsid to open up a little bit. But I mean, come on, man. Why you gotta dismiss like everything I said as a far right rant, bro? That's That's so absurd. Sorry, anyway, where was he? Juan X Link. And yet, you keep showing with more alternate accounts to evade your posting ban for having better things to do. You keep coming back to break some rules again. Juan X Link knows. This was also happening in the Unknown 9 stuff, by the way. I don't know if I've seen a thread yet where he's posted on his main, gotten banned, switched to an alt, got banned, switched to another alt, and got banned in the same thread. I don't know if I've seen it all in the same thread. It's usually like bouncing between two, like not three. I don't think he's done all three in one thread yet. He might have. I don't think he's done that though, because not all three of his accounts are ever active at any given time, which, you know, I'll keep track of this shit, all right? Because what tipped me off with this one, by the way, was the fact that there was a huge rant list tied to it, and then the last post from it was like on October 14th, and I was like, that's ages ago. What the fuck? How is this such an old account? And it's obviously account number 2. Sorry, anyway, oh my god, right, Jimsid response here.
Well, I do not break any rules, really. This is a legitimate account with money put in it, so I have every right to comment.
I mean, he's been banned on this account more times than I can count, and I can't count that high, alright? I could probably count to like maybe 7 at most, alright? But no, regardless if you have money or not, you can still get banned because you're just a fucking idiot.
And I'm not going to leave bullying unanswered, for sure. Us diverse and progressive people must raise our voices now more than ever and fight back.
I have a feeling this guy might listen to that Grums guy on Twitter, X, or whatever the fuck. Because talking about fighting for, you know, like being a gaming activist or a progressive and diverse gamer and having to fight your way through, it kind of reminds me of what that guy fucking said, because I saw a thing about him being like, because he was talking about I don't know if it was the Game Awards or oh no, it was the thing with the DEI stuff. Shit, this is another thing I didn't know about until like I think yesterday as well. Investors are not happy with the DEI stuff. Like they're not happy with it because everything keeps flopping nowadays. And I think he was saying like, oh, Grums was like, oh, it's working, keep fighting, keep up the fight, guys, or some shit like that. So obviously, you know, more than ever did the progressive gamers have to stand up and fight for what's right. Like, can we not just have good games anymore? Like, is that bad? Is that wrong? Can we not just have nice, fun games? Like, I don't know, man. Why is it always gotta be about people's rights? Why is it gotta be about, like, gender identity politics and shit? Why can't we just have nice games? Why can't we have nice games? Also, I kind of just don't care about Jimsid anymore. This was the point where I was like, you know what? Fuck it. He can say whatever the hell he wants. I don't give a shit. It's not a new alt. So this is just his second account. It used to have a question mark profile pic. He just changed it recently, seeing as though all of his other accounts have been banned. I love that he called me a bully, though. I've already been tagged as a woke, brainwashed NPC. I'll add bully to my growing list of titles as it makes me laugh. You heard it here first, guys. I'm a woke, brainwashed NPC bully. So good. It's so good.
Thank you for confirming everything I already know about you with such comments.
I wasn't even talking to you, bro.
Now, go your...
Okay, he did say go your...
Now, go your Twitch safe space to rant about it to your ideological buddies and make views out of my name once more. You're welcome.
Well, thank you for giving me the okay, Jimsid. I will do that, in fact. I'm gonna do it right now. Guys, I'm doing it right now. No way. He called me out. He was 3 steps ahead of me. No way. It's not like I've been doing these team discussions for the last, like, fucking 8 months. Alright? That's not gonna stop me, bro. But holy shit, Jimsid has been an interesting case study, more so than Deathseer and Artis combined. Like this is baffling to me, and we aren't even in the good stuff yet. All right, not even the good stuff. There's something I wanted to say to this as well. What was it? Oh yeah, like I don't know what he thinks he knows about me. I'm not on. Maybe, well, dude, maybe he fucking knows everything. Maybe he knows my name, like I know his name. Maybe he's doxed me. Who knows? But like I just find this fucking hilarious. Like, especially when you see what he posted in the Twitch chat, by the way, which I'm about to get to. So this is almost over. You are still using the account to evade posting bans. We will see how Valve decides to solve this. Never fight back. Yep, there are hundreds of videos of diverse and progressive people voicing it since the 5th. I'm assuming... Wait. Oh. It means the 5th of this month, where, you know, the election and whatnot. By the way, I also didn't know about this until the other day too. I know I'm a little late on the whole bandwagon, but apparently a bunch of celebrities were like trying to get people to vote for Kamala Harris. So that was interesting to see. Like, wow. No wonder why people didn't want to vote for her. Losterine, welcome to the stream. If you're wondering, Losterine, I'm a bully, by the way. I'm sorry to say. I'm a bully. Jimsid has said some things specifically to me. Well, more specifically, there was this one which I found hilarious. He didn't read the Omega thread. He just said, "Bro, it's a far right rant. You're bully. Fuck you." Like, thanks, man. YAE. I guess he dusted this one off. Like he was banned on his other two, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this one a do-over. I'm gonna give it a little makeover. All right. And spruce it up with our new profile pic. I don't know why he picked AE. That's his own decision. I don't fucking know. But whatever. He's just got that now. Losterine, if you're wondering, it was the one that was originally a question mark. Not a question mark anymore. Sorry, there's this stuff.
Same as all those months where I retained my commenting rights with a perfectly legitimate account. Nothing will happen.
What about all the other times when something did happen? We're just going to ignore all of those?
And we will continue raising our voices louder than ever, especially in the US.
Caught a rare
Expect celebrations such as Pride to become even more massive and bold. Resistance on fascists.
29,126 gold.
Why does Jimsid care about the US if he's Greek? Like, one could make the assumption that he might be from the US, but I guess not.
Strewn, you caught a rare yellow tang.
Fuck is he yapping about? He's just
worth 94 gold.
What isn't he yapping about?
You now have 29,220
what isn't he yapping about?
Gold.
Like, I'm assuming he obviously is somewhat upset about Trump winning, but whatever. Papa Shrekels, you're reading too much into it. All right, you're reading too much into it now. Okay. Jesus. Anyway, after that though, I like that there are some people who actually did respond to the original comment. You know, despite the, you know, what happened and all reasons. I was looking for some new porn and somehow ended up in these forums, and CJ Kelly, I'm assuming that's that name. I have no clue how to say that. I came here because it was kind of annoying people in Norway. I came here because it was kind of annoying people in Norway would be so upset over one of our elections that they would make this game. What are they going to do now? Will Norway and the FSB be funding a part 2 now? Can they spend more money, more than $5 on writing and recording the music this time? Oh my goodness. That is true, Loster. America does take up, like, you know, 98% of the world. All right, like, yeah, I mean, look at Dustborn. The only places in Dustborn are America and Europe. That's only 2 places left. And Europe is like 1 page in a comic book, so I don't know if it really counts. I come here for a good laugh every now and then. Also, Lazybeard was like, well, I come here for a good laugh every now and then. Interestingly enough, I know I mentioned this when people were first giving their responses, that only the people who are very disingenuous would give like one-lined responses. So Lazy Joe Beard and Undefined User, these are very suspicious. All right, very suspicious. Greyhawk also makes an appearance. Good grief, you genuinely can't help yourself, can you? You just can't. You just can't, Greyhawk. It is unbelievable. Anyway, that's that one. So next, sorry, I need a drink after that one. Oh, I'm out of water. Well, I'll drink later. But, oh god, I don't want to start with that one. Actually, that's the good one. There was one that got locked. Where is it? There it was. So this one. I think I read this, but because obviously it was like, you know, a while ago, but it had a resurgence, and after its resurgence it got locked almost immediately. Can you believe it? Actually, wait, no, sorry. There is one I want to read. This one, actually, this one, because it's because of the first response. So, I'll actually start with this one. Sorry, hang on, what was the... why mass layoffs at Reflector Entertainment? I wanted to buy the game after seeing it on CNN being praised. Why is the studio laying off devs? The game looks like a success story. And then... Before I talk about that, and then...
And reported for trolling the forum. This game's forum won't have any of that. Sorry, good try.
This is the reason why I don't like Jimsid. This is the reason. Like, bro, you're so heated. You can't tell like who are the good guys and who are the bad guys anymore. You just can't tell the difference. Diva Vivi has been, you know, very what's the word? Like progressive, so to speak. In other threads. There was the one, I don't remember what it was about exactly, because I remember reading a little bit, and it just had a bunch of pride flags and stuff in the title and whatnot. I wholeheartedly believe that Diva Vivi is not a troll. I don't think they are a troll. So to come in here and just start swinging is a little offensive, Jimsid. It's a little bit, alright? So at least a Jimsid. Jimsid can fucking read, right? That they have like the pronouns and everything. Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, maybe, like, look, this is why I think Jimsid is just too far gone. Like, he's blurring the line between like who's the troll and who's not a troll. And just anyone commenting, because you can talk about this. It's not like this is some kind of off-topic thing. I was even concerned about it too. I was like, wow, they're actually laying off staff? That's kind of nuts. What the fuck? I didn't think it was like that bad. Apparently it was. And it's like I don't know, man. Similar to Dustborn, right? Where, let's say, actually, no, this did happen. Somebody like Chubby Chapai, I think that's what their name was. I might be misremembering. They were concerned about Fred during the scene of chapter 2, where, like, you know, you'd be mean to Fred, and Fred kind of gets fucked up, right? And they, you know, I would say they lean pretty far to the left. All right, Chubby Chapai specifically. And they're obviously talking about the game in a criticizing way. Would Jimsid see that as like, oh, you're just trolling, bro? You just get the shit out of the fucking forums, bro. Oh, Rochi, welcome to the stream as well. How's it going, Rochi? Just because you're here in this chat, I want you to realize that you are now labeled as a far-right ideologue, all right? Just so you're aware, Jimsid has labeled everybody as a bully and ideologue in chat.
Gold.
We're an echo chamber, apparently. A big old echo chamber. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if it ever got brought up in this thread that, you know, Jimsid, you're kind of firing blanks here. This is unnecessary, bro. Like, you're going after the wrong people if you want to try and clean up the forum. Because again, I think this is a genuine question, and unfortunately, I don't think the devs would ever respond to this. I don't think the devs would say anything about this, because like, it probably must have come as a shock to a lot of people on the dev team that, well, I guess they just don't need these departments anymore. They're getting cut. It's not a lot of layoffs. It's not like 18%, but it's still the fact that it happened. And like, it seemed kind of spontaneous because they talked about like, oh, in the following the release of Unknown 9, like, you know, finances aren't up to scuff, so they're gonna have to make some cuts. It seems pretty clear that because Unknown 9 didn't sell as expected, they weren't able to make back the money needed to pay their employees. So, whoops. But, you know, other thing. Oh, there was also something I was going to mention. I know it's going to get brought up again, but Jimsid's whole, like, Wukong thing is mind-blowing to me. And I want to talk about the Game Awards real quick, because I like what's currently happening. So, you have the people on the... I would say the far... You have the people on the far right who are upset that the Game Awards are being held by a jury now and not, like, player's choice. Because, you know, the players of the games should be allowed to choose, right? Because they played the game, right? Not a jury of people who may have different, you know, they've always held by a jury. How much influence has the jury had, though, Lost Rune? Because I feel like this one's a little bit more interesting than the last. Has it always been 90? Lost Rune, has that always been the case? Has that always been the case? For all the other ones? Why are people upset about this one then? I guess it's because of the choices of like the IGN journalists and whatnot. It's always been bad. Fair enough. But you have people boycotting it for that reason, and then you got people boycotting it because you have the far left boycotting it because Veilguard wasn't up there. It's up there for like the dumbest fucking reason, but Wukong is up there in like every category. And it's like, whoa, you got the sexist monkey game up in like every category for game of the year? What the fuck, bro? What? So, that's hilarious to me. It's so funny. Like, oh no, like the stage is set for this to be a very interesting Game Awards. I did see a meme and I thought it was very funny that they should have... Oh, I forgot to show the fucking Twitch chat message. Oh my god. I'll do that in just a second. About like, oh, they should have a category for the biggest flop of the year. They really should, and I think it would be Concord. I think Concord would be the biggest flop of the year, honestly. Hearing about how much went into that game is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Sorry, here's this. So this happened, I don't know when this happened. It happened between last night and now. I guess I only saw it just before I went live. I was like, dude, no way did he actually fucking message me. No way. I appreciate the effort, Jimsid. You could just, you know, send me a friend request. I'd accept it, and you can DM me. I have tried to send you friend requests multiple times. You can message me that way. It's okay, mate. I'm not gonna fucking try and convert you or anything like that. I just want to get your opinion on a few things. That's it. Okay? Anyway.
If you read this, your patronizing tone won't work with me. I don't care about you calling hate speech and bullying different opinions. And we'll keep commenting on Steam forums.
I have never not wanted him to stop commenting on Steam forums, by the way.
We diverse people won't allow our voices to be silenced. Fine, science. I will make sure all of you are kicked out of diverse and inclusive game forums. And now make another video about me to make some views, my dear failed streamer idiot.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I will, in fact, do that. Also, the Ice Dragon, welcome to the stream as well. How's it going? Has to be trolling. I don't think he's trolling Papa Chuckles. I think he's actually tilted. think I might have pushed a few too many buttons. And now he's coming at me. But I find that very, very, very funny. No, Jimsid, people who don't like a game aren't fucking bullying and hate speeching, right? Like that literally is a different opinion, a subjective opinion based on the game. That's what that is. I'm sorry. Oh my god, simply. That's absurd. But I, like, again, Jimsid, I don't really know or care if you're watching this, but like, you can just message me, like, you know, if you want to. Fucking Twitch even has like a whisper thing. Oh, you know what? Hang on, Jimsid, wait, Jimsid, hold on. Wait, what? Oh, hold on. I was opening the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. I was confused for a second. Sorry. I just wanted to give him a follow. That's okay. We can collab one day. We can do it. We can play Dustborn together. Yo! I can show you the cool, sweet route I found in Dustborn. We could speedrun it. Sorry. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Oh, I see. Fair enough, Lostrin. Fair enough. I did see that as well. Man, like, I feel bad for the people who like Wukong and, like, you know, the fact that the game is like really, really, really good, and unfortunately now it's like got to compete with like Elden Ring, the Elden Ring DLC, which is fucking stupid. But I think Wukong should get Game of the Year, and I think it should win a lot of things. I think Metaphor Refantasio, I haven't played it yet. I really want to play it. It's on my list. I hope that gets some stuff too, because it looks really good. I'll play it, and I'm upset that I'm not playing it right now. I can't believe Mario and Luigi Brothership wasn't up there though. Are you kidding me? Come on now. Oh no, that game's great as fuck. What was I gonna say as well? Oh yeah, that's right. You also have the Lostrin. There's also the other side to it as well, where if Wukong did win like any award at all, doesn't matter what it won, if it won anything, you have those same people who are going to be like, oh, the game award jury was rigged by like Chinese plants. All right, like they're gonna they're rigging the voting. Like so absurd. It's gonna be a shit show, man. It's gonna be a shit show this year. Like, oh, I can't wait to see it. Oh, it's gonna be great. Anyway, sorry, back on track. That was basically Jimsid's interaction with me. Now, Jimsid's interaction with everyone else. So, enjoy. It is a mystery. Again, like, it's not mind-blowing to me that they're having to lay off staff because the game didn't sell well. I think that I'm surprised something like Dustborn, for example, is able to keep going despite the fact that, oh boy. But that might have been just because of the funding. And it was paid out of pocket too, that's the other thing as well. Different countries too. Ooh, interesting. Oh, right. I don't know who this guy is. They have an interesting take. Imagine being a hall monitor for Unknown 9. You must be one of the 9 people actually playing this game. I'm not gonna look it up, but there probably is only 9 people playing the game.
I am one of the many that still play the game and will continue supporting diverse and inclusive games with my wallet until we drive your genocidal, anti-diversity, far-right agenda to the ground. Sorry, You won't erase us.
So two things. I was thinking about this today as well. I know Jimsid lives rent-free in my head. He always brings up genocidal almost immediately. Like, it's been happening more and more frequently lately that this is his go-to word. Like, you do realize when you want to eradicate far-righters from the world, you're also advocating for genocide? You do realize that, Jimsid, that you're also, more often than not, advocating for genocidal hate speech. Why? What the fuck is going on in his head? Papa Struggles, I think the election messed him up a little bit. Oh, right, yeah. Well, see, Papa Struggles, he's always the instigator, all right? And look, this is one of those fancy words that kind of gets him, like, caught out a little bit because he likes using it. And, you know, if you call for a genocide on the Steam discussions, regardless of context, that could be grounds for a ban. Okay? Like, you know, considering the October 7th, was it? That genocide? Like, bro, come on, man. Steam can just snipe you out of nowhere just for saying that word. What Geno means. Fucking hell. You're in luck. It'll be 50% off by the end of the year. You know, he's obviously going to rebut this, but Admiral's actually right. Dustborn went on sale a lot faster than I expected. And it was like 50% off too for Dustborn. I was like, the game's only been up for like a month. Why is it 50% off now? That's absurd. So Admiral is not wrong, by the way. The game might be 50% off. Oh, actually, I do want to see. I might as well have a look on Steam TV. I'm just curious, how many diverse gamers are still playing? Oh, whoa, what the fuck happened to the ratings? Oh shit. Wait, hang on. Well, obviously there's not a lot of people, but something else happened. I thought this game was mostly positive. Hang on, that's only the 5th comment. What happened here? Oh god, it's on the other thing. Mixed. Mixed, it reckons. Oh, okay. It's like, I was looking at the Steam DB, it's like fucking 30%. And I'm like, whoa, why is it so low now? What's going on here? Free, that guy's got 13 hours in it, god damn. There is, I want to say there is grounds to say that it's being review bombed, but like, you have people that are actually giving criticism, all right? Yo, all 522 reviews. Does it go back to mixed? I don't think so. I mean, not even having an hour in is quite suspicious. Oh my god. Rating it poorly. Yeah, it is also the fact that they received it for free, which is another thing. I guess you have a point, Loster. I guess you have a point. AMD was behind it all. They were set up. Oh, did the blue text. Why is this wait. How are so many people liking these as well? Like, it's not just like one or two that are liking this. It's like loads. Jimsid! Jimsid! Welcome. How's it going? I'm actually really glad you could make it, by the way. Neo-Nazi. I'll have to add that to the tags as well, Jimsid. Oh my goodness. Oh, actually, Jimsid, while you're here, please, actually private your accounts, though. Like, dude, actually private your accounts. I need you to do that. This is not a joke. Lustern has, you know, he's like my cyber sleuther, okay? For these particular streams, and you may want to private your accounts. Just saying, it for your own benefit. That is probably the most important thing. I'm laughing at your nonsense, Jimsid. I actually, like, legit, straight up do like what you post, by the way. I think it is hilarious. Compared to, you know, what was it? Compared to what artists and Deathsia have said in the past, you've been and Screwed as well. I forgot about Screwed. You've been my favorite person to read. Not gonna lie, it's been incredible. My propaganda, hell yeah. I'm spreading that propaganda. I don't, okay, like, the fucking negative reviews for like no hours is highly suspicious, but why are so many people liking it? Where is that coming from? More people are viewing these reviews than actually commenting. Holy shit! This can't be right. Mess, the combat is dated. Animations are strange in spots. As usual, they hired an attractive model for the face. Oh, it's always this one. The eyes were dead like a shank. A shank? Oh no, sorry, like a shark. Jesus, I'm sorry. My glasses aren't on today. They didn't even look in the right direction during scenes. I could write a long review explaining everything, but I won't waste my time. It's already failing. But if you need one main cause, I will say this. Sweet Baby Ink was involved. It actually looked interesting, so it's a shame. Luckily got it for free from AMD, who locks the game at 85 FPS. Is this guy like an important... Who is this guy? He gets so much for this. What? Oh my god. Oh my god, lost her. Jesus Christ. He's been reported for this channel. Oh, hell yeah. It's been flagged. Thank you, Jimsid. For 2 hours. Like, I don't get where all these awards are coming from for a review that doesn't seem like it could be that genuine, you know? For obvious reasons, okay? So, like... And this isn't the only one, so like, I don't get it. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, like genuinely concerned. Do people really have that many points to just throw around at like dumb reviews like this? Like what? Oh my god. Oh, this wasn't received for free either. Interesting. Wait, hang on. Oh, but it's all about Sweet Baby, isn't it? I mean, I see why. I'm guessing, wait, when were these made? Hang on, where was that other one? With the many things. When did this go? Oh, where did it do that? Steam, please. Alright, okay. That's just right after it came out. Okay. I thought these were recent. I guess not. Genocidal alt-right agenda. Austrian, I'm gonna sound stupid here, but I don't actually know. I don't know either. Oh god. I can't believe I'm fucking looking this up right now. I'm gonna put it in a fucking list. Hang on. Okay, okay, all right. I see what you mean, Lost Road. I see what you mean. Which is amazing. Oh, I can't wait, Jimsid. I can't wait. It'll finally give me a good chance to go to a different platform because the adpocalypse is happening. Jimson, eventually I'm gonna stop doing Steam discussions. Eventually. I don't know when. Maybe when I get through Season 3. It's still on Season 2 right now. Because I do actually want to play games. I've been missing out on playing Mario and Luigi for the past couple of days. Because I've been, you know... as you can imagine, Jimson, a lot of stuff has happened over the past, like, 2 days. I kind of want to talk about it a little bit. So, yes. Oh, yeah, Lester, and that's what I saw on the thing, was like, oh, Geno's race, essentially. Not even a gamer. You know what's funny about that? I was a gamer before getting introduced to Steam. What? Back before the Master Duel days, I used to play games. Those were great. And now it's just been reading Steam discussions for the last, like, 8 months. What? We're stuck in a time capsule. Jimsid, wait, before you leave, I need to link you something. Where's that artist post? I actually, well, like, I'm trying to hopefully get you two guys in a room because, look, Artist is the guy. Jimsid, if you really want somebody that you don't like who actually is, you know, pushing for a certain agenda, so to speak, that is, like, actually out, like, I'm kind of throwing Artist under the bus here, not gonna lie. I'm sorry, Artist, alright? But, I really, really want you to, like, just comment on one of his things. Just a slight little comment. I want to get the link for it though. How do I find it again? It was in the fucking... It was in the Bomberman R discussion thread where he talked about the sexy ladies and whatnot. And all that shit. Oh my goodness. Because there are some things that I don't agree with Artist about, even though Artist does have some very hot topics, so to speak. There's some stuff I don't like necessarily, and one of those would be one of them. The lawsuits. Oh my god. No way. No way, Jimsid. Oh, I can just search for all things. What did he say? Oh. It's not a Coomer game. No way it's actually gonna come up with that exact thread, right? Because I don't think I've ever seen anyone say, oh, it's not a Coomer game in, like, any other thread. Okay, well, that didn't fucking work. Oh, here it is. Superman R. And then... yeah, because he was talking about porting over the Bomberman Girl R game, I think, right? Oh no. Why is this gonna be so hard to find? Fuck. What are you, 15? Jimsid, if you're wondering, I am almost in my 30s, by the way. I'm getting there. I'm almost a big grown adult. Nearly. But I'm still on my baby diapers, so don't worry. Oh, I lost her in that. Oh, Jimsid, actually, yeah, you're right. I kind of wish you were here when I was playing Dustborn, because that would have been fun. That would have been fun. Gorkster was pretty fun. Gorkster helped out quite a bit. But I did stream all of the Dustborns here. That did happen. Both the playthrough and the speedrun. Speaking of, oh, actually, while I have this open, Jimsid, please beat my time. So I can put you up on here. I just want anyone to beat my time. I don't care who it is. I don't want to be the moderator for this anymore. I keep having to check it every day, just in the off chance that maybe someone is gonna fucking beat it. And no one's beaten it yet. I just want somebody to beat it, for God's sake. Fucking hell, lost room. I'll route it. When I'm done with... I wanted to do this before Mario and Luigi came out, but then obviously that came out and that's taking up all my time. I do want to actually make a route for the first half of Dustborn. Well, say first half. It's like the first half of the speedrun. Just to get, what was it, Pragmatist on Ziggy and either Theo or Sai, whatever coda they need to open the door. Because getting that car in Chapter 3 is like... That shaves off an hour of this time. More than an hour because I fucked around for quite a while. And like, I know there are ways to get gifts for the characters as you're getting to them. I just don't know what gift corresponds to what coda and like how that benefits them. So I don't know if you can like cheese it. Like, let's say you fuck up all of your dialogue trees with all the characters. Can you still give them a gift at the campfire scene to just make it their correct coda before going into Chapter 3? Like, that's like the main thing. Like, that's what I need to see. Shows I'm doing the right thing. There's been quite a lot of reaction, both in the unknown. I haven't seen anything in the Veilguard stuff pop up yet. I don't know what's happening over there. But the fact that Unknown 9 is like popping off, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I guess. Where was it? Oh, actually, wait. I'm trying to look for the fucking artist quote, but hang on, Jimsid. This doesn't make any sense. This person, I have reason to believe they're not trolling Unknown 9. They've said stuff in the Veilguard forums, and I'm assuming they're, you know, they lean further to the left, so to speak, obviously by the pronouns and stuff. I don't think they're a bad person. I don't think they're trolling. But, you know, I think it's fine to talk about this, given the latest news that's happened. They are trolling. Like, I've seen trolling, and I have seen this account a few times. I don't think they're trolling. Somebody like who's that non-binary guy? That guy's absolutely trolling, 100%. This person's talked a lot in the Veilguard forums, and I don't think they're trolling. Jimsid, you don't. None of that's gonna happen. Don't worry. None of that's gonna happen. Meanwhile, trying to find this fucking thing. I hope it didn't get deleted. I need to, because I need to frame this fucking quote. Shit. Oh, because this is Super Bomberman R online. Fuck. What? How is it still not here? Oh my god. Hang on, wait. I saved it in one of my videos on artists. Where was that? Jimsid, actually, for real though, please do private your accounts. Like, actually. It was the one before the one I actually talked about. Here it is, here it is. Alright. I fucking found it. Oh my god. Oh wait. I didn't put the fucking... Oh, because it's Super Bomberman R2. That's why. How the fuck do you even get to that? There it is. Okay. Okay. Fucking finally found it. Oh my god. This thread, this one. Wait, what? Artists, when did you change your name? What? Oh, Tom also changed his thing. Wow, it's been a while since I saw this. Jimsid, the reason why I bring this one up is, where is it? This fucking thread, holy shit. I commented on this one at the end, and then artists had a few things to say. All right, but to summarize, all it is objectifying women, like about how girls are supposed to be sexy and they sell games and whatnot. That's what all of this boils down to, and it's fucking absurd. Absolutely absurd and unhinged. I need to save this I need to save this link as well, because that was one of the most insane things to read. There's the link as well. Just single damn. I just want to point out he's the kind of guy that, you know, might be a little too extreme. All right, maybe on the far right spectrum, I should say. Internet cartoons. Oh my god. That's all good, Jimsid. Thanks for dropping in though. If you have to get rest or whatever, I understand. But I appreciate you stopping in, and thanks for hanging out. Because I genuinely do really like the things that you post, and I think they're very funny. Fucking hell, Papa Shackles. Fucking hell. Oh my god, who was up to? Admiral? Oh yeah, hang on. That's the other thing I was gonna look at. It's not on sale currently, right? That was the whole point of looking at the fucking reviews in the first place. Okay, no, it's not. Hey, it's still like $70 Australian. Jesus fuck. Like, I wonder if that AMD, what was it, the fucking, because I didn't see the ad, if there was an ad for like getting an AMD graphics card and getting like Unknown 9. I don't know if that was the thing that extended to Australia, or it was just something that happened online. I don't know. I didn't see that. I also don't have an AMD graphics card, so I mean, I guess I wouldn't have gotten it anyway.
I already own it, and the game won't go on sale anytime soon. It's new and relatively successful for a budget AA title from a non-established franchise that has not been advertised at all. Unlike the millions poured by China to advertise the sexist Monkey Redacted to the West and have it majorly flop there.
Oh my god, Sire! I'll have to add another Discord bot at some point. Hell yeah. Another one. Sexist monkey fuck. Well, like, what I don't get is all the journalists, because I know where it comes from now. I've seen the source. Well, I say source, but like I've seen the journalists that are talking about the sexist monkey game. You know, after the whole Game Awards controversy. I keep saying controversy as though it's like a big thing. It's not really a big thing. But like I get where the sexist monkey bit comes from now. So it wasn't just Jimsid just speaking his mind. It came from somewhere originally. Yes, Jimsid. Yes, I do. I don't really, as I mentioned, I don't specifically have an agenda one way or the other. I can't speak for anyone in chat who may think otherwise, but I don't give a real shit about politics, like, at all. That's why I don't really have, my issues, like, for example, my issues with Dustborn aren't, like, related to, oh, the main character is a black pregnant woman. Like, I don't really care about that. They can be whatever they want. I care more about the story, and, some of the elements of the story that I did like, you know, purity and justice and whatnot, could have been expanded a bit more, and sadly they were not. But I don't really care about the characters being diverse or anything like that. That's not a huge issue for me. You're not an acolyte of mine. Lost Ring, you've been here like a couple of times. That makes you an acolyte, right? Give him much of a shit. Oh my god. In Veilguard. Oh yeah, I need to try that, by the way. Because I've seen Buttony play it a few times. Buttony, you know, my partner and whatnot. I've seen her play it a few times, and I do have access to just playing it. I think I want to give it a go. I won't stream it, obviously. But I do want to try it, just so I can see what people are talking about with it. Because, I've seen the videos, I've seen a lot of the videos about it, but I haven't actually played the game. So, like, I don't know if, like, the gameplay problems are apparent. I don't know. Basic brains. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the Lost Ring, that's the Acolyte board, alright? The other thing I wanted to mention, Jimsid, is, don't worry, by the way, both Artis and Deathseer, because when I sent them friend requests, it took a while for Deathseer to actually, want to talk. Both of them have sent me very interesting first messages, by the way. Very long rants, so to speak. I really do wish I got to talk to Screwed, though. I don't know what happened to Screwed. I hope he's doing okay. Because I kind of do miss him a little bit. Like, it was very adamant talking about Dustborn, but then something happened in October and he just fell silent. I don't know why. Maybe he finished it. Well, actually, I know he finished it because he said the game was like a C-, but I'm guessing he moved on, which is crazy to me. I don't know why he didn't talk about anything else. It was just Dustborn, and then that was the last thing he ever said. It's crazy to me because he has so many posts. Like, you'd think he posts frequently all over the place, but no, nothing. And I don't know, I kind of miss him. I also haven't seen Sarge all that much, by the way. I want to message Sarge again at some point. An assassin got screwed. My hope for Screwed is that like he's hung up the activism banner. He's just playing games, because the last thread that he was talking about, because he was very mad at the Steam moderation team for obviously, you know, quote unquote silencing his opinions, for obviously banning him because he got a little too unhinged. I think that due to his last post, he changed it from being about the Steam moderation team to being about games similar to Dustborn, and a lot of people were a bit more wholesome in that thread instead of attacking him, and I imagine like because of that he started playing some of those games that people suggested to him. I didn't see what the thread led to, because after it got changed it kind of fell back, and I missed it. I missed my opportunity, because it's all locked now and gone. But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gave him the fucking Sex with Hitler game. But I think there were actual genuine games on there, like actual, you know, good games. Like what was it? Because I forget the company that did, what was it, Goodbye Volcano High. Like, I think I've heard about that game before. I don't know how good or how bad it is, but I've heard about it before, and I did see it somewhere. One of the games Chloe talked to me about, one of the developers for that game made Goodbye Volcano High, and I kind of wanted to check that out. Papa Shekels, don't worry. Jimsid knows. He knows everything. Oh, sorry. I don't think I had a voice massage, actually. Okay, but which studio's having layoffs? This is why I come to these forums, to see the same 3 to 5 trolls make funny arguments with people who try to initiate a dialogue with them until they get banned. Genuinely fun to watch. Or you could say there are 9 unknown errors, sorry, 9 unknown reasons. Go woke or go broke. I've also seen that parroted quite a bit as of the recent, you know, controversies with certain games. Higher SBI, your studio will die. Oh, I didn't know that rhymed, actually. I think I saw that. I didn't know that actually rhymed. What is that? Oh. Lost turn. I have not seen these. I don't. I imagine they have to do with this. Who was it? Oh, you lazy dribber. Well, they thought they had something huge, and there was a huge flop. Another thing to think about is that these layoffs happened right before the holidays. The game must have been a massive flop. What a redacted holiday bonus. Watch the clownfish video on how advertiser groups are claiming DEI is a negative.
Hello, Strewn.
Oh, just is a negative. Oh, yeah.
20 Wayne Kua's worth 10 gold.
This is not this specific article, but this is the thing I did hear about as well. About how DEI. I think there's a lot of factors to this. I don't know if it's specifically because games are flopping, or also because, you know,
Strewn.
Maybe,
you caught a common
Jesus Christ,
hermit crab
Sugar.
weighing 0.84 worth 17
or
gold.
because the election results
now have
happened.
Thor murdered him 8 gold.
Because that, wow, Sugar, can you even say that word right? A lot of this is another like kind of weird thing is ever since the election, a lot of people who were on the side of like, you know, well, I don't know if I should say side, but like who leaned towards the left to, I guess, promote diversity and inclusivity and have like pronouns and stuff in their bio, ended up changing a lot of that stuff. And I don't know, that's really weird to see, actually. Because I didn't, you know, like I just wonder how malleable people are on this topic and just do what's in at the moment, you know, like it's like a new fad, like a new wave essentially. And I don't know, it feels a little less genuine if people are just like removing that stuff. Especially when, like, one of the people in question was, like, saying, oh, what were the fucking TikToks? It was, like, basically hypocritical to talk about the whole pronoun thing and then, like, be the one to remove other pronouns or some shit. Doesn't know what a kilogram is. You're right, actually. I don't think Americans say kilogram a whole lot. Anyway, this is interesting because I didn't really know about the layoffs until, like, last night. It is kind of upsetting. Like, to be real for a minute, it is kind of upsetting because there was apparently a whole universe planned for Unknown 9. But yeah, the game wasn't hyped up as much as I guess it could have been.
0.84 worth 17 gold. You now have 29,408 gold.
Sugar, why did you repeat the same line? Wait, what? Why'd that happen? How did that happen? She didn't actually say that at all. Oh, hang on a sec.
Pog Online Poggers.
Oh, no, she's fine. Okay. Apparently 11 Labs had an issue there. That's all it was. They couldn't process it. Which is interesting. Oh my god. Caboose. At a time like this. I'm so glad I turned that fucking redeem down, by the way, because this was loud as shit before. It's a kilogram. It's like a pound but less American. Oh my god. See the new ban list? No, Caboose. Like TCG ban list or like Master Duel ban list? What's the ban list you're talking about? They are indirectly hit. What, do they just get rid of Protoss? Is that all they did? That seems like a pretty indirect hit. Master Duel. Alright, hang on, fuck. What's the Master Duel ban list? Do they have it? Do they have it here? They put shifted to 1. I mean, that's not that bad. It's now just a gimmicky trump card, I suppose. Aw, Jimsid. That's okay, Jimsid. That's okay. Oh, it doesn't show me the new updates. Hang on. Caboose, what's the, is there a site to see what was just recently changed to Master Duel, or is it like... Do I just have to look at the whole list? Because... Oh my god. The final warning! Okay, fair enough, Jimsid, fair enough. But, I will say, Jimsid, it was nice talking to you. Like, for real. Fucked if I know. Is it on Steam? Is it on Steam? Yu-Gi-Oh! Small update? Okay, never mind. That doesn't help me. Caboose, I think this is the whole list, isn't it? This is just gonna be the whole list. This is what I was like just looking at. Yeah, this is what I was just looking at. The top, what's been changed? Hang on. Oh,
The low
okay.
stream, you caught an uncommon sea urchin weighing 0.19 kilos worth 28 gold.
Oh, they put
You now
Fairy
have
Tale Snow to 1?
29,436 gold.
Oh, and Trickstar Light Stage is that too. Okay. Oh no, sorry, it's unlimited. I was looking at the wrong thing. It's unlimited. Oh my god, that's actually kind of nice.
Worth 35 gold.
I wonder if that's because the new Trickstar support might be coming out soon.
71 gold.
Oh, interesting. Caboose, you didn't get hit that badly. Come on now. What are you doing? What are you doing? world champions of Royal Snow. No way that's the case, Papa. No way. Sorry, there was another one though. What's the one that got locked? Oh yeah, this one. I want to say I did read this before, you know, like probably sometime after it happened. Because it only recently kind of popped off. Yeah, because this is where I talked to Swag. This is where I met him. So I did read this. I remember reading this. But then here, things changed. Okay. So, again, the stuff that happened with Swagunior, that's his name. Oh yeah, I probably should have messaged him about this, but whatever. Anyway, I remember reading that thread, so this record up from the last time. Oh, interesting thing, Caboose. I don't know if I can, and I probably should try to hook up the bit TTS to something like what Sugar is. Because it's still Brian, but like I know with TTS Puck you can do that. I haven't done it, but I kind of want to do that. Anyway, this has to be the one Steam forum Jimsid is not permabanned from. He's not permabanned anywhere. Post-home, not anywhere. Agree. Only people that have to say something good about the game should be able to post in the forums. Nobody wants to see negative things. Yeah, but that I also don't know who this guy is. Yeah, but that's not how things work, because when people want to start segregating, it only causes more problems than it fixes. Look at American history. Back then, we separated people of color, etc. What you're asking for is the same, just in a different form. And place that being the Steam gaming fucking hell. Just in a different form and place. That being the Steam gaming platform and Steam public forum discussions. This platform gives you the means to deal with users and things you do not like to see. Use them, silly. But this guy needs commas badly, because I fucking can't read. But asking for different discussion forums for buyers and non-buyers is you trying to control the masses, and for the or the company by giving you a safe space to engage others with that also have the game. When in reality, there is no need for that, and you can report the user when in reality, there is no need for that, and you can report the user, block them, and move on. Quite simple, really. After all, this was... Oh shit. After all this was said and done, Steam took action, and now it's dead silent. Like a great fast storm. This was in... Yeah, Unknown 9. That's what they're talking about. Okay. Because I forgot, all of this... Oh, this happened after the election controversy. I don't know who this goblin guy is. I don't know. He's also banned. I don't know what happened. Gotta have the different ones. I want to make him a little, well, not specifically like Brian, but like more things, because I don't have anything set up for like bits or whatever. It's perfect rough bands. You know, it brings up the question, like, I don't even know if Steam hands out permabans. Like, you'd have to do something real bad. Like, really, really bad to get permabanned. Because I imagine that shit only happens in, like, the Counter-Strike... yeah, the Counter-Strike forums or something, right? Like, because all of the people I've seen who've gotten banned from like Dustborn and whatever, like they're usually back like a week later. All right, like they're usually just straight up back. It doesn't change for very long. So it is like it is baffling to me. That certain, well, actually, that Zal guy, not Zalfer, alright, not Zephyr, not him. That Zal guy who called me like a fucking brainwashed woke NPC, that guy. I haven't seen him return after he got snapped. I think he might just be deleted from Dustborn entirely. Like, I don't think he's allowed to come back. I haven't seen him make a post. I haven't seen him make a comment. He's just gone. No, whoops. Oh yeah, Papa Shekels. Because Swagunya was telling me that well, before he got unbanned, he was banned for like 4 months. Like his ban was a 4-month ban, and I think it was a community-wide ban. Like he was fucked in all communities. Like he couldn't post anywhere, which was hilarious, by the way. But that got resolved somehow, and I don't know if it came from a Steam moderator or a dev, because one of his comments did get deleted, or he did get a ban from a dev, but I don't know if a dev has the authority to ban you entirely, like from all things. I don't think that can happen. I think they'd have to take that up with the Steam moderation team. What was it? Because granted, I don't think I've seen, now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen Swagunya post recently. I know he's around, I don't know where, but I think I've seen him post recently. It's a really uncommon. I imagine you have to be a real piece of shit to like get a community ban. Like, fuck. This can only ban from the game. That would make sense. That would make sense. I'm assuming it's like banning somebody on Twitch. Like you can do it for a second, a day, fucking 24 hours or whatever. Or well, that's the same as a day, but you know, like a week, a month, or so on, or just infinity. Somebody like Jazigzags, I think his name, he got banned, and I guess he just didn't care. Max is 2 weeks. There's no way the max is 2 weeks. I was just about to bring that up because Jazigzags, he was banned for a long time in Dustborn. Now, granted, that his ban might not have come from Dustborn specifically. He might have been forum hopping, and he might have gotten community banned somewhere else, and that was just like a permaban everywhere else. Oh, okay, fair enough, Lostern, fair enough. Because it seems like the max on Steam is a month. That's about it. It looks like it's just a month. Why did that stop? OBS. Ah! What the hell was that? Okay. Person years. Oh my god, Papa Shekels. Like, because I do miss Jazigzags. I think he was a pretty nice guy. I don't know why. Like, I guess he's just kind of done. Like, I imagine once you get banned and you just kind of sit with it, and it's like, well, it's not getting appealed, so fuck it. I guess we're done here now. And I'm assuming that's what Jazigzags did. Sorry, Golden Chummer. Just give it time, lol. I want to know how Goblin knows Jimsid. I don't know if they've met before. Oh, no, here he is. Swagunya, there he is. He blocked me. So unfair.
Still here. Good try, though. And, no, the forum should be for owners of the game only, not to promote far-right, genocidal, anti-diversity agendas.
It just comes out of nowhere. Like, every time.
Unblock me. I didn't report you. I even said hi to your second account. I'm your fanboy now.
Oh my god, Swagunya. Oh my god. A new person. Sayrton. You didn't thank the devs hard enough. Now look at what you've done. Oh yeah, the layoffs. I think this was the introduction of the layoffs. Oh my god, okay. Well, too bad for users like yourself, because Steam is privately owned, so they can make the choices and rules. And I bet they will not do it for some time after all. Wait, but this is in the... I'm assuming Jimsid means locking it down entirely for specifically only gamers only. They can do that. I'm pretty sure that was the case on the 7th of November, that you couldn't post anywhere, period. You could comment, but you couldn't post. Because, you know, the election was happening. And I mean, like, you can imagine what people would have been saying at that time. What was it though? I don't think Steam cares all that much unless it's like a game owned by Valve or something they have like a share in or something. Like, I don't think they care. Like if Sex with Hitler 2 came out and they were like, only game owners can comment in these threads, period. I don't think they care. Just Unknown 9 Papa Shekels. Not all of them, obviously. Just Unknown 9. Because they didn't have... Hang on, let me put a pin in this one. It's worth noting how many different categories there are now. So, on the right... I'm like convinced this wasn't here before. It was just these ones and these ones. Like, that's all it was. And then I'm assuming this was just added. Oh, actually, hang on. Oh no, 8th of November. Never mind. That was still after election day, though. But yes. They did lock it down. That did indeed happen. Why would they fear election day? Oh, I can probably guess a few reasons as to why they would fear election day. All right, I can. A lot of the game forums for these particular games, like, you know, Dustborn, Unknown 9, Dragon Age Veilguard. I'm assuming Concord. I don't know if Concord's page has been pulled yet or not, or you can still access the URL. I don't know if that's just gone or if, like, that's what the cool kids hangout spot. I should check that out again to see if the URL actually works. Because if it does, I want to check it out. All right. But I imagine, you know, they locked it down because people were obviously promoting, like, you know, the Trumps and the Orange Mans and the whatnots. So, yeah. The 20 players before. Wait, hang on. What? Oh, I closed the tab. Oh well. I did see the 20. That's where I saw the absolutely insane negative reviews. Like, I'm pretty sure the last time I looked at Unknown 9, it was like in the 70s, right? Like, it was mostly positive, and only the recent reviews were mixed. I'm pretty sure that's what I was looking at. I didn't realize how far down it went. Sorry, I got distracted. Just because you bought the game on Steam, for example, does not entitle you or oneself to having their own forums to have discussions with other users that also bought the game. If you want to do that, there are many ways and means to do so. I hope this guy got banned for not putting a comma in his paragraphs. If you got the game on Steam, all you have to do is a digital signature. If you got the game on Steam, all you own is a digital signature saying you can play this, but Steam has every right and power to remove said game from your Steam account forever. So in the end of things, all the games you have bought on Steam do not truly belong to you. It still belongs to Steam until they delete or remove the game from users' libraries and accounts. If we were doing bingo right now, this guy'd be up there aggressively for punctuation. Because it's killing me, man. Are there any commas, like, at all? Bro. Oh. All right, I guess. Okay. This is how he talks about games. I don't know if he was banned for this opinion. I think he might have said something else. Also, I do find it. I know, what was it? Ubisoft talked about like, oh, play consumers or whatever should be like more accustomed to not owning a game or some shit like that. I think that's absurd, like absolutely absurd. I think people should have the right to own a game. That's why I prefer to get physical copies whenever possible. Obviously I don't live in a place where I can get physical copies very easily, so it's a bit difficult on my end. But I would much rather prefer a physical copy of a video game than digital. But unfortunately physical copies are dying out because you know, nobody's buying games physically anymore. Please use calmness, Luster. Diversity is fine, however, it is not fine when it is forced. Praise Jesus. Put into political agendas, and to make ploys with it towards the masses, and the sheep to implement stupid crazy actions with the help of the mentally weak and easily mind-controlled by fake news and false reports, etc. Okay. I see what you mean, Papa Shekels. He might be going a little bit too far. Sigh. I don't know if this is supposed to be an ellipses and he just forgot one. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why I bothered commenting on this topic. These things never end, it just changes with the decades that go by. Overall, my view is all the crazies and mentally handicapped citizens of US need to stop strong-arming with their illogical and wrong ideologies, along with needing to be corrected under the medicine field for humans and taught the true nature of genders, everything under the human health and science areas. There's a full stop here. Oh, thank God. If they still refuse and won't learn the factual science-proven data, then they need to go under a proper psych eval to deem and diagnose what their mental illnesses are and do research on their brains. Okay. Alright, maybe I think I know why he might have gotten banned. Alright, maybe I think I might know. I think it's coming together now. Wait, did he do it too? Hang on, Papa Shekels. Because I saw that. It didn't click me though. Hang on.
Yapping overdose. Terminal error. Shutting down.
Fucking hell. Hang on. Oh my God, he does say agendas is. Is this how you spell it? Like, am I just retarded? Hang on. Like, am I the one getting it wrong? No. No. What? It's the... Wait, hang on. Is this screwed? Wait a second. Oh no, wait. Zakova was the one. Zakova was the one with the parentheses. Zakova, is this your alt account? Should I know? Zakova is the only person I've seen use the possessive agenda. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Shocks me considering his past involving forum comment posting. Like, it's... I get what he means, but like, it's just one big word bubble. From his enterprise. That's quite some word salad you've got there. Are you feeling okay? Careful! He's infamous now. I actually do like that Jimsid has somehow managed to make a name for himself. Like, a lot of people know who he is. Like, you know, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but like, a lot of people are aware of Jimsid now, because Jimsid has made a significant name for himself. It's like garbage in the Master discussions. Like, everybody just saw, oh, it's this guy again. Like, everybody knows. As brothership soon. Brian Luigi Bros soon. I wondered, like, if I streamed yesterday, because there was some crazy shit that happened, I would have streamed Mario and Luigi today, but if I have time tomorrow, then definitely tomorrow for sure. If not, Sunday for sure. So in 2 days. Well, yeah, I guess 2 days stream from now, because I want to smash out chapter 4 and then hopefully work on I have a feeling like the end of the game isn't going to be that long. Like that last sea feels like it's going to be pretty short. So that might just be like one stream's worth, because I imagine the meat and potatoes is in chapter 4 that I got to get through. Oh, but then there's also the side quest that I need to do. I really should have picked quick leveling early on, because I've noticed that either I'm just under leveled because I'm a potato, or it's gonna take me some time before I can actually do the bossery fights with the gloom infected bosses. Oh dude, that fucking first boss is nuts. And do the ass ones. The only issue I have, Lost Rune, is that B does not select Luigi's block. That pisses me off the most. Other than that, I think it's mostly the same. The one potential issue I might have, and it's becoming like a more increasing issue, but that's only because of my own fault. Like it's the plug mechanic. Like, I love the plug mechanic, but it does get a bit tedious when trying to min-max optimally with the plugs. Like, oh, I should be playing more offensively, so let me swap out these plugs for more offensive plugs. And it's like, okay, the boss is going to do some crazy attacks, let me swap out for more defensive plugs now, just in case I fuck up. Like, doing that almost every turn can get a little tedious. But that might just be a self-inflicted problem. That's my own issue, because I don't have to do that. I just keep doing it. Like, a massive brothership. Oh, I've noticed that on counters, Lost Rune. Even watching like other I've seen Vinny's playthrough a little bit now. The counter jump when you're trying to jump to counter an attack or something, it is extremely generous with letting you get a counter attack. Like, it is quite forgiving. I think excellence as well in general are also quite forgiving. Because I remember back in, I think it was Partners in Time, where the hammer prompt was like it was so precise. At least it felt really precise anyway. Oh, same goes for the bro attacks as well, I should say. Like that lightning zappy one is that Luigi's got. I haven't seen all of them yet, by the way. That's pretty easy. The bomb debris one, that's the same as well as on the 3DS, so no change there. The shell one feels a little bit more easier to do than the DS counterpart. Actually, now that you mention it, I think overall it's just easier. Half a second before it fails. I should try that actually next time I play it, because I want to know how long that window is. It feels very generous. It feels very generous. The only thing I would say that is a little bit precise is the hammer counter attacks, because those aren't as forgiving as the jump ones. And I wonder if that's just a byproduct of it being the hammer. Like, it just has to be more precise, I guess. You're given like a much quicker window to make a counter attack versus jumping. But I don't know, that's interesting. You know, I still don't think it's deserving of a fucking 5 out of 10, by the way. I think that's absolutely absurd. Because, I mean, you know, I've still been enjoying it, and it's nice to have like a new Mario and Luigi game at least. I might still be clouded by the fact that it is a new Mario and Luigi game. Like that is definitely a part of it. Alright, hold on. What was this for? What you done?
The same links from the same trolls. I bought the game and supported them. I hope they continue through this hardship and expand on this amazing universe. We won't lose an excellent lore-focused universe because of a vocal far-right bigoted minority. Sorry.
Oh, and
very good, unlike you, after seeing Veilgod being a massive success.
I wonder, I know Veilgod's up there for what was it? The accessibility options and whatnot. You know, similar to like God of War or Ragnarok, right? I imagine it's gonna be a resounding innovative success, of course. Oh, that makes sense, Lost Train. That makes sense. Because oh man, even I don't know what the timings were on the remakes. I don't know how the remakes were for Sticker. Speaking of, I did find that I actually do have a copy of Bowser's Inside Story for 3DS. I just haven't played it. Like, it's there. Lost media now, I guess. But I don't know if the hammer system works the same on Superstar Saga's remake, because I remember the GBA games, Superstar Saga being, I say games, I remember Superstar Saga's hammer attacks being, you know, pretty ridiculous for time, because it's not very clear when you can do it correctly or get like a good hammer strike. You just have to wait an arbitrary amount of time, and like eventually you get the timing down, but it's not as clear as later games. And Papa Shekels got that story mode. I kind of wish Dustborn had a story mode when the game journalists were talking about it. Maybe there would have been more reviews, perhaps. Maybe. Lol. Come on, dude. Live in reality. Even the gaming media is distancing themselves from that game after seeing the early returns that is its flop. Oh goodness. BioWare employees should be frantically looking for good new jobs right now. Something... again, I don't know if this is an election thing, because it feels like public opinion, or public opinion of the general public has... Man, that was a fucking buzzword salad. Has shifted since the election, and a lot of people are indeed turning on Veilguard. Where it's like, well, you know, maybe the game wasn't as good as it actually was, you know, ages ago on release. I mean, maybe it's not as good. It's weird that that's suddenly like a thing now. I mean, maybe it's just IGN, but even other outlets too are saying like, oh, maybe it didn't perform as well as expected. And it's becoming like mainstream now, which is, I don't know, it's weird. Normally it's like one or two, you know, the super far right-wing outlets that are talking about Veilguard being a flop. I could have just said Dustborn as well, but Veilguard being like a flop. But now it's like generalized, or I guess normalized would be the correct term. That Veilguard, I keep wanting to say Dustborn, alright? But like, that Veilguard didn't perform adequately. Like, that's kind of the thing. Yeah, Lostrin, that's kind of my interpretation of the general public opinion of the public. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Oh, maybe Papa Shekels, maybe. Like, look, I don't want to read too much into it, because people have already talked about it at length. But in my personal opinion of it anyway, it did seem like certain outlets were pushing
Athela, Stroon, you caught a
oh my god,
legendary
sugar,
blue-eyes
Jesus
white
Christ.
dragon weighing 0.10 kilo and worth 309 gold. You now have 29,780 gold.
Okay, she didn't fuck that one up at least, thank goodness. What was it? Like, it looked like Dustborn was trying to push a certain narrative. Alright. Well, not the game, but like
10 gold.
gaming journalists
You now have
talking about it.
29,790 gold.
I don't know why she can't say long numbers correctly. She like fucks up big numbers. Like they're putting all their eggs into one basket. Like, oh, we need the veil. I don't know why I keep starting my sentences with like I'm gonna say Dustborn and then change it to Veilguard. The fucking Dust God, or the Veilborn, right? with how many people were saying like, oh dude, it's 10 out of 10, game's a masterpiece, 9 out of 10, all over the place, like it's perfectly wonderful. Like I don't know, when it came out and then people were like, well actually the game doesn't seem that great actually. Like, uh-oh. If you know, it was getting hyped up like crazy and the game turned out to be incredible, like it was like Elder Scrolls 6, right? Like it was fascinating. Like there's so much, there's so much. Like Baldur's Gate 3, in fact, like it was incredible. I don't think people would be talking about the woke aspect of it as much, and it would just be like, wow, it's actually a good game. Holy shit. I was gonna bomb. Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Is that still this year or is that next year? I've heard that that's gonna be that's gonna be a monumental event. Okay, like that's like I don't want to get my hopes up or whatever, but like the way people are talking about it, it feels like we're gonna lose one of the gaming giants. What the fuck? Well, to be fair, Ubisoft has made some pretty scummy decisions over the past, like, you know, couple years. This is probably just gonna be the last nail in the coffin. Had to make a good game. I mean, you're not wrong, Papa Shekels. A lot of what I grew up with as well. Like, because the name is still the same, but the developers and the team are not the same. And I think that's kind of the problem. Even, like, I mean, you can also see it with, like, Nintendo games as well. Like, it even happens there too. Even if they got like a first-party Nintendo game, it's not the same people. Shigeru Miyamoto's still alive. I don't know how they have him still alive, but he's around. I don't know how much authority he has on the Marios and the Luigis, but yeah, he exists. He's there. They've made that bed. That is true. Like, I know they're going to be pushed to release Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I wonder if they're doing any last-minute fixes by delaying it. Like, I wonder if they're actually, like, changing it somewhat. And, oh man, like, they're going to do another trailer and it's going to be totally different. Skin suits. Booting up Rayman 2. I think, one of the Ubisoft games I used to play back in the day that I enjoyed was like Far Cry 3. That might be the only Far Cry game I think I've played. I've played 5. That was only a little bit. I didn't beat 5, but like it was like okay. Again, I only played like the start of it, but it was like okay. Like I like the idea for it. I don't know how it was executed because I didn't, you know, play it that much. What was that car game? The Crew. Oh my god. Was that Ubisoft? I don't know if that was Ubisoft or not. Whatever company that was, I liked that. It is Ubisoft? Okay. That game was fun. I didn't like The Crew 2 as much, though. The second one was not as good. But the first one was quite good. Crew got shut down. It did. The servers went offline. And, can't play The Crew anymore. So that's cool. Love that. The game was fun. Because I remember, I know it's like a shrunken down version of the United States, but to be able to like have a race, quote unquote, that goes from one side of the map to the other side, like coast to coast, in like, I want to say real time, but like just having a track that long was very fun. I did it one time for the achievement and that was about it. The Crew 2. Austrian, The Crew 2 is not the same, alright? It's not the same. Oh, there was one other Ubisoft game I did play that I somewhat enjoyed, that I still have, and I don't know if I can play it anymore because of the servers. Steep. You guys remember Steep? Look, I liked SSX. Steep is not SSX. The Steep is more like just, Steep is more like skate, but like snowboarding. It's probably dead. God, come on, right? Come on. No, it's not dead. So I haven't played it in many years. All right, but it's not dead. Come on now, no. No. Sorry. Anyway, back to Jimsid. Oh my god.
A big word salad to basically say, I want to invade your space and bully and harass you for liking diverse and inclusive games. Sorry, dude. Not interested in your agenda on this forum, and the devs and publishers are not either, which is why they locked down the forum properly. Diversity is never forced. It's not part of any agenda. Unlike your genocidal agenda to erase us a diverse people. And the only fake news come from your ideological universe. And we are tired of that. The crazies and mentally handicapped are your ideological buddies, by the way. Gender is a spectrum, by the way, according to scientific facts.
I forgot who that guy was that kept saying, like, BTW. Oh, it was the Sparkle guy. Shit. I think it was one of the Datura comments. That other guy who was like, by the way, and it was like, by the way. It's like, by the way.
The one in need of a diagnosis is you. Homophobia and transphobia are mental disturbances. Seek a psychiatrist, because the rant you wrote is a prime example of neo-Nazi ideology.
Hold on, wait. So Azurai sends me a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh rants from Reddit, and I want to keep this for later, all right? Because that'll come in handy. Let me just say, I'm gonna keep that one around. Seek a mental asylum. My goodness, Lost Room. My goodness. Wait, Puppet Shekels, oh god. Oh, hang on. Oh, I can only imagine how many genocidal alt-right agenda drivers are out there on Steam right now. I'm sure they're even part of the Steam moderation team for locking this thread in the first place. Fucking hell. I forgot the voice I did for Post on. Such a success that even the Woke Game Awards simulation has relegated it to one category: accessibility, in order to maintain a semblance of objectivity. It's not even nominated for RPG of the Year. Oh, wait, isn't Star Wars Outlaws also on that list too? I forgot about that one. It's up there with, I think, Metaphor ReFantazia. I think it's in the same category as that. Which, look, if based on players' votes, I think I know which one's gonna win that one. Yeah, it's not gonna be the Star Wars game. The friends we made. Oh, it is, Papa Shekels, it is. All you guys here, everyone on my friends list, they're all the alt-right genocidal allies. It's all of them. I don't know what alt-right means exactly, by the way, because my interpretation of it was like, it's somebody who leans towards the right or has far-right ideologies, but also is on the left or something like that. Caboose, no. You weren't here earlier when Jimsid was here, Caboose. You missed your opportunity. You could have been here and been directly called a far-right neo-Nazi. You could have had that title, Caboose, and you missed it. You missed it. It's just a buzzword. Oh, so like fascists then, right? Because I know fascist. They're like, fascist has a meaning, but a lot of people don't really care about the meaning and just use it. You know, whenever. Lustern, you make it sound like being on the right is like a skill issue. Like, Well, like, sorry, no, being alt-right is like a skill issue, and you have to just keep being more right in order to get past the alt-rightness, alright? Like, I hate every race. Well, wouldn't you be great at a track and field event, Caboose? Goddamn. It's just a buzzword. I mean, that's how, what's it? That's how I've seen a lot of these Steam discussions as well, is like, a lot of people using the buzzwords don't know what the buzzwords actually mean, and just are using it for a regurgitated nonsense of like, because even the word bigot, right? Like, after looking at what bigot actually means, you could apply that to people on the left as well. It's not like only a far-right word, okay? It's not like for far-right extremists specifically. Like, there's other people who have certain beliefs that would apply the word bigot, alright? Like, only turn left. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh, wait, hang on, shit. Oh my god, I missed this one. Oh god, here we go.
Best EA release on Steam, best released for a Dragon Age game, and the list of records broken goes on and on. BioWare is back big time with this masterpiece. You want to see a flop? Look at the Western sales of your flagship anti-woke sexist monkey Redacted from China.
I know where this is coming from, by the way. After seeing some of the articles that were posted by certain journalists, I know where this is coming from. The Sims Spore. Oh my god, Spore, you're right. You're right. Still be spinning. Fuck. Fucking hell, Caboose. Surprise racism. I mean, oh, I forgot to mention that to him while he was here. Shit. Because, like, I also know where this comes from as well. It's like the same journalists that are upset that Wukong is nominated for a game award at the moment. Because, like, it's a little racist to say that the game isn't, like, good enough to be treated as, like, a game. It's like a... If you like this, you support sexism or some shit. It's like, you can't just like a game for being a game, you know? You just can't do that anymore. Every game has to have, like, some kind of political agenda tied to it. And whatever you buy, purchase, or consume has to support that agenda. Otherwise, I don't know, you're a fascist pig or something like that. I don't know. Like, you can't just play a game you like. I mean, you're not wrong. Not wrong. It's not very diverse and inclusive. Oh, I forgot to mention. Well, all of that was kind of in the post, so I don't know if Jimsid really cares. Because I mentioned all of that in that big essay thread, where his views on diversity and inclusivity are quite interesting. And I don't know why. Well, I guess I do know why. It's because he doesn't want to associate himself with people who have opposing opinions that, you know, are seen as offensive to him anyway. I can get that, but that kind of goes against being inclusive and, you know, diverse by refusing to accept, like, you don't have to, like, align yourself with those ideologies. You just have to listen. You just have to listen and understand it. That's it. You don't... Rejecting it and, like, flat out entirely is wrong. Like, that's just wrong. Like, silencing those opinions, treating them as, like, non-existent is just... That's bad. It's very bad. Like... I probably should have looked at the Veilguard forums a little bit, but yeah, comparing Wukong to Veilguard is like... Look, the only thing that kind of upsets me with the Game Awards is that Elden Ring is on that list, because I'm upset that... I guess Elden Ring it isn't woke and it isn't not woke, right? Like, it's just kind of this ambiguous game, this Dark Souls game. And I feel like whoever's on the jury, because they don't want Wukong to win, is gonna vote for the fucking DLC. Like, I'd be a little tilted if a fucking DLC won Game of the Year. Like, yeah, like just a little bit. I think DLCs should be their own category, like DLCs and expansions, content updates or whatever. They should just be its own DLC. Like, I can't believe that's up there. Why? Like, I feel like it has to be up there for a reason, because it shouldn't be. Exclusionary. Fuck. Do note, Papa Shekels, in Jimsid's utopian world, we're not allowed. All of us, regardless of our beliefs, we're not allowed. We're banned. Yeah, its own category, because that, yeah. It is weird that it's just kind of up there as though it have just been released. I know they mentioned remakes as well. I don't know if there are any remakes that were nominated for anything, as far as I'm aware. Like, it's not like Last of Us 2 is coming out again. Like, fuck. Just lower their sinking. You're not wrong, Papa Shekels. You're not wrong. You make a game better than DLC. Fuck. Oh my god, Lost Student. I'm surprised I don't actually have this emote. I've used it in Discord a few times. Basically the entire game. I mean, to be fair, I only played Elden Ring because of the DLC. Like, well, because, like, it's been sitting in my game library for God knows how long, right? And, what was it? And I only... because I didn't like it beforehand. Like, 2 years ago, I hated it. Didn't like it. But then the DLC came out and everyone was playing it again, so I was like, fuck it. I'll give it another go. And then... I think because I was, like, fresh off the heels of Tears of the Kingdom, I think I understood how to play Elden Ring at that point. And it just kind of made sense. That's also true, Caboose. That is also true. Never said what the agendas are. Oh, no. Papa Shekels, he said him. He said him. He just didn't say him out loud. That's the only thing. He said him, though, very quietly to himself. Oh my god. I'm gonna try Elden Ring. Oh hell yeah, Papa Shekels. I do recommend the game a lot. Like, well, again, after getting a chance to play through the whole thing, and then doing several other playthroughs, it is very good. It is genuinely a very good game. I can see why it won Game of the Year a few years ago. Okay. I also don't know, like, okay, Shadow of the Erdtree is pretty good. Alright, like, it's a pretty good DLC expansion, but that's like saying, Monster Hunter World's Iceborne is a bit like, okay, well, actually, I guess it is better than the main game. I don't know if the Shadow Ring, oh, sorry, Shadow Ring. I don't know if Shadow of the Erdtree, was good enough to be considered better than the main game, though. A lot of people were very divisive on, like, well, it's clearly made for people who have experience with the game. Like, the bosses are far more intense than the main game. You know, specifically the guy at the end. A little ridiculous. But, I don't know. Oh, man, because Monster Hunter Worlds, Iceborne, and Sunbreak, they do, technically, those updates are basically an entire game's worth of content that gets pushed at the end. Like, that's a lot of stuff. I don't know, actually. Now, I'm thinking about it more. I'm like, why wasn't that nominated? What? Whatever. Oh, yeah, Papa Shekels, yeah. Shape is Game of the Year. fucking Destiny. Like, that's the other thing with like DLCs being like applicable. Does that mean if a game has had support for like 10 years, it could keep getting nominated every single year just by having a new, well thought out DLC? Like, that's kind of fucked. Anyway, sorry, sexist monkey shit from China. Right, forgot. Getting back on topic.
It should be. And this is why I'm boycotting these far-right awards from now on. Obviously, they caved to your agenda. The game has got raving reviews from all outlets and growing majority of gamers. So yeah, keep dreaming.
Oh, right. I forgot to mention this as well. The thing with... It's the wording that's used in the reviews for Veilguard, where it's like, oh, it is EA's best-selling single-player game at launch on Steam. Like, it is worth noting that all of the other games were not released on Steam at launch. And the ones that weren't single-player are not counted. Like The Sims, for example, and Spore. Like, those ones don't count because they're not single-player. It has to specifically be a single-player only game. What game the... Oh, that's right. Didn't like Honkai Star Rail win something last year? Is it? There's a new game, right? Like, there's a new gacha game that everyone's playing. Not Pokemon TCG Pocket, although I did see that on the list, so that's a bit weird. But it's like, it was up there for something. But like, there's, what was it? This is, oh, Zen, yeah, that's it. Zenless Zone Zero. That's the one simply. Yeah. Everyone's been playing that lately, and that is on there. Yes. What did I miss? Gaming Turtle. Jimsid was here. This guy. He was in the chat. It was a very fun moment. Mustard. Oh my god. You're not wrong, Papa Shackles. You're not wrong. I keep dreaming. So what happens when the when the Steam Awards come and Dragon Age Veilguard gets no nominations from Steam users as well? Will you start to accept that maybe these games just aren't as popular with the real modern audience? Or will you claim Gaben is caving to us? Hang on, I need to get something to drink. I feel my mouth getting dry. Oh my god, Sugar was tweaking out. Sugar, please, don't do that. It's really weird. It's upsetting. Oh, yeah, Gaming Turtle. Like, absolutely fucking crazy. I don't know. Okay, look. I played a little bit of Genshin Impact. I played a little bit of Honkai Star Rail. I haven't played Zenless Zone Zero. I should probably try that one day. Like, their games feel more like games. I don't know. That was something that kind of like caught me off guard. With Honkai Star Rail was like, shit, there's like a game to play. Like, I'm so desensitized to the mobile market that just mobile games in general are nothing but mindless idle games. Like, it's so weird to play like a game, you know? Like, I don't know, it's really weird. Gamble for the next 10 ounce. Fuck. Sorry, anyway. And to claim Gaben. Clan Award. Black Myth is the best-selling global game this year. It is currently the 40th most played game on Steam 3 months after release, and peaked at 2.4 million players. Veilguard hasn't even sold 1 million copies yet. And is the 74th most played game on Steam, not even a month after release, and peaked at 89,000 players. Veilguard was also shot out of every major category for Game of the Year noms, while Black Myth Wukong got recognized in all of them. I'm sorry if these facts are triggering to you, and I'm sure they are, but reality doesn't care about your feelings. Holy shit, Admiral. I also keep confusing this guy with the other admiral I've seen before. They're not the same admiral, and I don't know where they get the name admiral from, but different admiral. Who's the fool in here? The guy that's been banned. That one. It's all triple A. Oh, you're not wrong, Luster. You're not wrong. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I'm more like. What's weird is the Pokemon TCG Pocket game feels more like the mobile slop that I'm used to, where there's the gacha mechanic of just opening the packs, right? And then the battling mechanic can just be automated. Like you can just have your decks auto win for you. Like I don't know what to say. I mean, like yeah, I guess. Fears no pickpocket. Fucking hell. Any real TCG? Like, I like the concept. I know it's a more streamlined, more simplified version of the Pokemon TCG. I don't know if I like it more or less, because balancing's worse than Master Duel. You're not wrong. Like, there's a few pronounced meta decks that are kind of dominating the entire like online sphere, but I'm assuming that's just because the selection is so low. Like there's only one booster set to pick from. Presumably more will get added, but that's about it right now. Oh yeah, Lostrin, it's exactly like the CPU. It's straight up the same auto AI that's used. It's the same AI that's used for battling the CPU. Because what was it? I've been using it just to farm the Lapras event packs because I can't be fucked actually fighting Lapras a million times. And it does make shitty decisions. Like I have a deck, the Electric Pikachu EX deck that should just win automatically every time, and it keeps making stupid decisions by not swapping out Pokemon. Like, I don't know, whatever. AI is not that advanced. I'll flip 3 heads on Misty. Like, some of those heads and tails cards are broken as fuck. Like, I hate so much that that's so reliant on heads and tails. Misty's one of them. Like, any heads on Misty's already puts you on an advantage just because of that one card. Anything that nets you energy on either a coin flip or just in general, like Gardevoir, like it just instantly gives you advantage. Because Moltres as well. I was doing some battles with Garu. I forgot to mention I was supposed to verse Garu today, and I forgot to message him this morning. But doing some duels with Garu, like if I put down Moltres and Moltres' effect gives me like 3 energy or even 1 energy, like that already puts me at a huge advantage. Like I've already basically won at that point. Like it's over. Because like you need to have another energy gain card in order to come back, and if you don't have that, well, you lose the pace. It's out. You're out. They'll let you FTK with Misty. Oh right, because you can I forgot about that. I know what you're talking about. I don't know why that was even a thing, because I thought that's how it was in the other game, but going second puts you at a huge advantage as well, because not only are you allowed to attack, but you can set energy on turn 1 as well, which is insane. If you end up going first, your best bet is to put down a stall card and then swap it out later, or at least just take the hit. Like that's all you can do. One energy per turn. That is nuts, Australian. That is nuts. Misty's just cheating. It is basically just cheating. Ramp evolutions. That is true. You have to be more reliant on your draws. Like if you don't get, let's say a Girlia, you're kind of fucked, because you can't search for Girlia as far as I'm aware. Like you can't search for Girlia or Gardevoir. You can't search for a stage 1 or a stage 2 Pokemon. Like only basics. So if you just don't draw him with your Professor Oaks, you're fucked. Is it? Look, it's the accent that's fucking me, Lost Road. Curlia? Look. Yeah, oh, they should have just made it a G for God of War, alright? They should have just made it a G, lean into the word a little bit more. But whatever. Like curl. Curl? Oh, Curlia. Oh, okay, okay. It's just too much for me, Lostron. It's too much for me. Sorry, the Gaben claim.
Nothing, because it will receive nominations from users.
Wait, what? Oh, because it will. I don't doubt that Dragon Age the Veilguard will receive nominations from users, because I'm sure people will do it for the meme. I'm sure many people will do it for the meme, okay?
When it gets its nomination, will you accept that diversity and inclusivity are selling well, and you can't stop with your agenda-driven ideological nonsense?
I do also like this, by the way, because it just says nomination, doesn't have to win anything. Keep that in mind. It just has to get nominated, and that's because Sarge set the bar too low. Like Sarge, it's too low. What the look, Papa Chuckles, what is sex with Hitler? Is it just a dating sim for Hitler? Like, is that all it is? Because I keep seeing it pop up, and I'm like, I like, is it like this really well-known game, or is it actually just a dating sim like the fucking Colonel Sanders dating sim? Is it like that, but with Hitler instead? Or that fucking daddy dating sim, whatever the fuck that one was. This is very funny. It has made its way around. It has. Sorry.
Will you accept that diverse people are here to stay and are not going to magically disappear? Will you finally learn to live in a world where not all people look or behave like you, and games showcase that now?
This is something I did read this to myself, like when this was happening, by the way, like last night. This is mind-blowing to me. Was this not happening before? Like, was it not? Because as far as I'm aware, it's been a thing for a while, you know, like years, even since I was growing up, it's been a thing. Like,
God, dude, Samus is a girl? No way, no way. Samus is a girl, bro. No way.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, there are also many games that put you in the shoes of like other people, you know, that aren't like the player and don't act like the player, and like those exist. Those are indeed games that happen. Like, whatever. I think it's an actual porn game. I mean, I'd hope so, Papa Shekels. I hope so. Accessibility. I don't even know what the other options for accessibility were, but Dragon Age would probably be the only one that I would have known in that category as well. I would like, I hope Dragon Age gets something, man, you know? Something. Yeah, that's fair, Papa Shekels. Why can't he crawl? You know what I like about that meme, Lost Road, is I didn't know that the entire time it was called Metroid. Like, I don't know how far back this was planned in development, but I didn't know that Samus really was a Metroid. Like, because like all the events in Fusion leading up to it was all because she ended up just getting the Metroid gene and becoming a Metroid. Like, it all makes sense now. Metroid can crawl. It can. It's like all of that has led to that moment. Like, holy shit. I really want to replay Dread again. I was looking at it the other day. I was like, Dread was a really good game, and I really want to play it again. Actually, because I'm just like too starved for more Metroid games. Call of Duty was on there. What the fuck? What Call of Duty came out this year? What? Oh, I know which one. There's a thing I saw on it recently. I forgot about it. Just run and shoot. I'm assuming the accessibility options included changing the color of your crosshair to reflect something with your eyesight. I imagine like that. That's huge. That's mind blowing. All right. Kid Icarus. Were there people going around back in the day like, dude, check out this little fairy boy. His name is Icarus. Kid Icarus. Like, was it established his name was Pit before that? Because the first Kid Icarus game, I don't think he had like a story, right? It was only in like his implementation in other media, and then Kid Icarus Uprising, where it was like, oh yeah, it's Pit, by the way. Like, that's Palutena, by the way. Like, is that the case? Papa Shekels, no way. All right. No way. Oh my god. Although what's funny is the latest Zelda game, you can in fact play as Zelda if you wanted to. You can be the Zelda. Oh god.
A Sexist Monkey Redacted is a big Western flop that only sold well in China. Only 3% of its player base is outside East Asia. Only 12% outside of China, according to the statistics. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. I've already gone over this with Sikova before. Like, it's already been debunked. This is old news, if anything. It's the only news that Jimsid knows, unfortunately, but it's old news. Sorry, facts don't care about your feelings indeed. You probably feel triggered by these numbers, showing the big flop of your sexist agenda against us diverse gamers. Oh, and Veil God has long surpassed the 1 million copies sold, if all platforms are counted and not just Steam. Good try.
This is cool. I like this.
The Lostrum, you caught a rare
This is
Finnish fish weighing 1.7
narrative.
kilos worth 61 gold. You now have 29
The casual
gold.
the casual racism. Papa Shekels, don't you know that people in China aren't considered real people? Papa Shekels, you should know this. Come on now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
The Lostrum, you caught a junk coffee cup weighing 0.20 kilograms worth 2 gold.
They're not real gamers.
You now have 29,153 gold.
I should probably mention something, by the way, and this is specifically for the YouTubers out there. So my streams have, because they're getting restreamed, right? And I can't be fucked like actually going back through and like unpublishing all of them because that just take fucking forever. I have it set to auto-generate chapters, and it's happened once so far, I think, and it might be based on views or whatever, but one of the Dustborn playthroughs where I did some Steam discussion readings, auto-generated chapters, and it made me look like a far right-wing extremist, and I apologize to anybody who's offended by those claims. Those were not done by me. Those were done by YouTube specifically. But let me just show you something real quick. Highlights include, you know, I sent them to Azurai. Progressives should be offended. Sorry about that. And I like this one too. Oh my goodness. Muslims are protected. How did it come up with these? Where did these come from? Like, it's like, I just... Thanks, YouTube. Really helping me out there, bro. Really helping me out. I now know what auto-generated chapters look like, because for some reason during that first, it wasn't shown in the screenshot, but if you look at the video, the first like I think 30 minutes to an hour is all chopped up into like different little sections talking about different little things from the scene discussions. I don't know how it picked the titles for those chapters based on what I was saying. I mean, people say the darndest things online, let me tell you. But then, as soon as the gameplay starts, it all becomes one big giant chapter. And I remember looking at other YouTube videos of, you know, other long Let's Plays and stuff, where like the first good chunk of it is like a bunch of chapters and then just one huge chapter for the entire rest of the video. So I now know what that looks like and why that keeps happening. So I get it. I get it now. Funny little flu comes along. Oh, absolutely gaming total. Absolutely. The game sold great all across the board. And like, if you want to talk numbers, yes, the amount of Western players, while they are smaller than the China players, okay, the amount of Western players, specifically even in America, is more than that of Dragon Age Veilguard. Just that small section is huge in comparison to Veilguard. So it's just a little thing to think about. And, you know, obviously leagues in front of Dustborn, Concord, and Unknown 9 combined. Like, you know, whatever. If the game changes. Oh, yeah, Lost Ruin. Fair enough, fair enough. That's how big it is. Goddamn. Goddamn. Like, I haven't played the game yet, and I kind of want to a little bit. Eventually I'll get it. Eventually. There was... Okay, I forgot to mention. Oh, God. It was something just a second ago. It's about... Oh, yeah. I'm assuming the reason why they made, like, you know, all these, like, oh, sexist claims and whatnot, keep women out of the game and whatnot. They put a lot of resources into making this game for, I would assume, to have a good, like, public representation for, you know, the Chinese gaming market. Because, I mean, look, before Wukong, all right, there's a lot of things in the China gaming market that people may or may not like. Tencent was a thing, right? Didn't Tencent have a lot of controversy surrounding them at some point? I remember them being part of some stuff. But like, you know, the fact that Wukong did really good and a lot of people like that, and it's huge, is good. It's good for China as well. I mean, that is true, published circles. Also, it appears... Hang on, Sarge did message me. Hold on. Okay. Just had to let him know what was going on. Yeah. A part of the jury. Because I imagine China cares about their public image to the rest of the world. Like, I can't imagine why they wouldn't. Like, I highly believe that they want to be perceived as, you know, really good, especially after, you know, the 2020s, like, and all that stuff. A lot of people like Wukong. That's good. It's a lot of mobile games. It's a lot of mobile games, a lot of bootleg stuff. I know there's like those weird, scummy, like 501 video game cartridges, which is just like a bunch of ported ripped games on a ROM. Like those are kind of sold over there. Weird video game systems that aren't, because China has like an outlaw on, I think it's China, not Japan. No, yeah, it has to be China. Has like an outlaw on certain video game consoles or something. I'm trying to remember, like, there's like, they couldn't like get like a Nintendo system. I had to make their own or something like that. Like it was something like that. Yeah, the IQ. Yeah, because that was like the N64, right? The IQ. Because they couldn't get an N64, right? Because that wasn't allowed. It was something like that. Because I know there's like an Ocarina of Time IQ version that's like a little bit different than the actual version. I remember hearing about that. Like the Soldier Boy Game Boy. Fucking hell. Oh, it's Nintendo's brand. Okay, okay. Because yeah, I didn't know if it was real or not. I just know there was something about the IQ that makes like Ocarina of Time is better on that than like a normal system. I don't know the actual reason why, but like something about it. Sorry, hang on. This is interesting. I actually want to know what Jimsid is referring to here, because if comments are getting deleted, I would like to know what those were. And I mean, there must have been something in between. Oh shit, hang on, sorry, there's more to this.
Your comment has been reported, of course, for a variety of reasons: fake news, harassment, etc.
Fake news? Oh, it's like stating facts, fake news.
The hate comments disappearing faster than I can answer them, lol. Being woke is about being educated, socially aware, empathetic, and passionate about human rights, believing in representation, diversity, and inclusivity. Your anti-woke agenda is about genocide of different people, hatred and divide and conquer. Hatred and divide and conquer, as far as the right has always done. Black and Hispanics voted by majority for Harris, by the way. So yeah, your agenda is to attract those voters to white supremacy has failed.
Hold on, wait, this is about the election. Hang on a sec. Wait. Look, I'm not an American, right? But was Trump trying to get black people to support white supremacy? Like, was that happening? Did that happen? I don't know if that happened. I might have been sleeping through that one. I don't know if that happened. Like, what is he yapping about this time? I don't know, Papa Shackles. I don't know. Oh, I see, Lost Turn. I see. Wow, until 2018? What the fuck? That's Jesus. No way. That's like people in Australia voting for One Nation. Like, I don't think you're gonna get any of the diverse and people of color voting for One Nation, by the way. That's just a extremely hot take. I can't even believe that person's still in parliament. We got our own Trump, all right? We got our own Trump. They're just not as loud. It's the only difference. But sorry, shit. The reason why people don't like you can call Baldur's Gate 3 woke, but I don't think it classifies as woke. In my interpretation, what I see woke video games as is sort of the preaching aspect of woke and injecting like certain things into a game to make the player feel like they should be supporting something that they don't really. It doesn't need to be in the game. It doesn't necessarily have to be there, but it's there anyway, and it's kind of uncomfortable that it's there at all. Is how I feel about certain woke elements. Like, obviously, the pulling the bar in Dragon Age is one of those interesting things, alright? One of those interesting things. Corrupt governments. It is a bit absurd. It is quite a bit absurd. That is also true, Papa Shackles. It's like, again, if Dragon Age, you know, was good, right? Like, if actually was a really good game in general, and, you know, like, if it was like Wukong levels of good, right? I don't think people would give a shit about, like, somebody pulling above. Like, I don't think people would care. Oh. Sarge asked me, like, I wonder if he talks to Steam moderation about bans. I think he does. I think he would actually genuinely start a conversation through tickets with a Steam moderation dev, or sorry, a Steam moderation team member about being banned. I think he would. I actually think he would. You know, I mean, you're not wrong, Lost Turn. You're not wrong. Sorry. This is almost over, by the way. There's only like 40 something comments, I believe. Whatever copium helps you sleep, mate. Sometime soon, this totalitarian WEF endeavor, wokeness, will have to come to an end. And you'll be perfectly fine under the elected dictators. A lot of people seem to forget this, that I don't think much is really going to change. Like, with Trump being the head. I don't think. Also, Jimsid isn't even part of America. Like, oh my god. Also, Upset Coffee, welcome to the stream as well. Yeah, Upset Coffee. That's exactly my interpretation of it as well. Like, I know the words virtue signaling get thrown around a lot, but it does feel like that. Like, it does feel like the game developers or their self-inserts, quote unquote, are virtue signaling to you that this is a good thing and you should be supporting this. And it's like, well, does it need to be in here? Does it really? Can I just play my game, please? His shit writing. I don't know. I kind of feel that way about Xenoblade Chronicles X. Like, I feel like the writing in Xenoblade Chronicles X is like the most shittiest, assiest writing ever, but the fact that the game's got mechs and it's fun as fuck, and I like the combat, makes me not give a shit about the writing. like yeah, the game kind of sucks ass and it's unfinished, but like, it's got mechs, bro. You can fly. I don't know. Oh, absolutely. Like, Papa Shrekels, I would believe that to be the case. Absolutely. Instead. Oh my god. Can't skip a bad game. That is a very accurate way to phrase it, Gaming Turtle. Holy shit. You're right. You're very right. You know, now that you mention it, that's all the more reason as to why Dustborn is the better game, because you are fully allowed to skip all of it. What? You can skip as much as you want and absorb all of the fancy colors, and that's it. They're just not buying it. I mean, that is what people are doing now. They're just not buying these games. Cut a bunch of stuff. It would make sense, Upset Coffee, because the game ends very abruptly at like level 60, even though you're allowed, like, there's more things after level 60. Like, the fact that level 60 is your cap is insane when you've got level 99 and level 105 enemies out there for you to kill, like the Omega bosses that are just, I don't know what their actual names are, but like actually insane. Like the Telethia, for example, being like the super duper endgame boss, which is, you know, fucking above 40 levels above your level. Like, you can't catch up to it. I know it's not technically a game in the official like Xenoblade Chronicles series, like 1, 2, and 3, but like, I mean, because obviously in those games you can reach level 99, like that is all planned out and stuff. I also don't know if Xenoblade Chronicles X was supposed to be a MMO of a sort. Like, there is the multiplayer aspect to it, but I don't know if it was like planned to be an MMO. It looks like it could have been. It's got the groundwork for it for sure. But you can't explore with like a party or whatnot, which is kind of sad. It's got a huge world. It looks nice. It's cool. But because like everything's there. Like, oh, even I did too, Lost Road. Like, people thought the Miiverse thing in the bottom right-hand corner, was the bottom left-hand corner? Yeah, bottom left-hand corner was like a chat box. So people were posting like Miiverse comments in there thinking it's like a chat, like, hello? Like, guys, can we party up? Like, it's like just shit like that popping up in the bottom left. And all it was just like top Miiverse comments at the time. Like, that's all that shit was. It wasn't a chat, it wasn't anything. It's so ridiculous. plan was at one point. I know it's getting ported to the Switch, and I don't know if it's gonna I don't know if they're gonna change it all that much. But a game like that would be nice. The combat system for I know people have made the comparison that Xenoblade Chronicles 1's combat system is like an MMO but a single player. Xenoblade Chronicles X's is the same, but could be even more functional, I guess, because the way you can customize and mismatch weapons and styles and whatnot to have a unique build, so to speak. Even a unique mech, for example, you just customize weapons and stuff on it. Everybody would have a different setup to you. So having a party of other players would be wild. I know there's that aspect where you can download, well, I say download, you can borrow somebody's player ID from the internet and use them as a party member. That is neat. And again, it looks like the groundwork for something that could have been oh, you're inviting another player to your party. It's an actual P2P connection. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's there. It looks like it's there. Also, the different factions and everything, everyone's doing stuff, but they're not together, you know? It's like Death Stranding. Everyone's there. They're all affecting you in some way, but you can't directly talk to them. They're all doing stuff. There's a lot of issues. It looks like they're going to expand the ending gaming total, because it would be crazy for them to not do that after showing it in the trailer. The fact that anyone who's played Xenoblade Chronicles X would know that final scene at the end of the credits where, what's his name? I forget his name. Washes up on shore after the whole shit that happens at the end of the game. Spoilers, by the way. And then he meets some mysterious figure. The fact that they put that in the trailer for the remake, or sorry, a port. Well, actually, remaster? Fuck, I don't know which word to use here. But the fact that they put that front and center for their trailer means that they've got to have something to do with that now. And I think, if anything, what's going to get revealed is the person who is in that cloak, which could be cool to see. Cut content. That would be nice to see, Loster. A lot of the, actually, I mean, look, the DLCs for the Xenoblade Chronicles games have been amazing. I can't say much for 3 because I didn't finish 3, and I know I'm a bad gamer. All right, I got a little bored of 3, but 2's Golden Land, Torna the Golden Country, that was a whole ass thing. That was a lot of content for DLC. Yeah, you do have the Definitive Edition stuff, which was all the post game stuff. That was fucking wild. Loved that. So Xenoblade Chronicles X, hopefully, will have more stuff in it. Okay. I don't know if they're going to touch up any of the main story, but an expansion to the end game would be cool. Game content. That is very exciting. I don't know if I'll stream it again because I already have streamed it already. And that's all archived on YouTube or whatever, but if I get to the end and there is new content, I probably would stream it, that part. Part of something bigger. Alright, look. I liked Xenoblade Chronicles 2's story because it was happening simultaneous to Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I liked the idea of that. But 3 though? I don't know about 3. It was supposed to be part of the main game. Oh my goodness. I actually had no idea about that. But that is really cool. Also, it is nice to see the characters from the past as well, even though they're referenced a little bit in the game. I wonder if, this is getting kind of crazy, but I wonder if they could do something like that with Dustborn, because throughout the game of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you're not really shown a lot about Adam, and then the fucking DLC comes out and it's you get to play as Adam. And I was okay, well that's huge. Your Dustborn could do that. You get to play as, like, Walker. To see justice from the inside. Sorry. Sorry, the dictators, right. I'll write the last post.
Nah, it's your totalitarian experiment of the reawakening of white supremacy and fascism that will be driven into the ground again. And you'll be fine under progressive leadership simply promoting equality. On the other hand, we LGBTQ people will have to take to the streets again in the US to preserve our right. Wait, hang on.
Why is he saying it as though he lives in the US?
To preserve our rights against the dictatorship of this insane neo-Nazi and his cronies.
His cronies. Elon Musk is one of his cronies, I imagine. Like, oh my god. Fucking Elon. That would be wild. Oh my god. You know, I wonder why this happens. This is obviously the first time it happens. I wonder if it's to do with the reporting system. Like, let's say hypothetically Jimsid was out here reporting like every single person, right? Like every single person he's had an argument with, every single person that's ever commented in this thread, Jimsid reports. I imagine all of those stack up. Like Steam sees where these reports are coming from and then has a look and it's like, oh, so people are just talking about politics. Better lock it down. And that's what happens here. It's why I actually do think Jimsid does have the power to close any thread he feels like just by doing that. You know, it might be a lot, like it might be giving him a lot of credit, but I feel like he does have that power to do so if he wishes to do it. It just seems to backfire sometimes. Like he gets hit in the crossfire somehow. Like, I guess it's a small price to pay, I suppose. We're just getting a thread shut down. Ban whoever says something naughty. Usually, the way I thought it worked anyway was that if somebody said something really bad, like, oh, let's genocide the certain people, they would see that, either delete the comment or lock the thread immediately. Like if it was something real bad, but fucking mass reporting also probably does it too. Lostrin, I think that's the case as well. I think it's a scare tactic, because I've noticed this a lot in the other threads where, like, if Jimsid were to report somebody, he will say directly that they've been reported. And after you know, Jimsid, not to call you out or anything too much, but like after seeing his reaction today, it does make me believe that he calls it out as an intimidation tactic, that like, oh, you've just been reported, and like that would sort of insinuate them to stop acting irrationally, right? Like because every time he's done it, every time he's done it in the past, I'm always wondering, like, why would you call out somebody, or why would you say that you're reporting someone? That doesn't make any sense. You can silently do it and they'll just get banned and deleted. Like, they'll just disappear into the ethos. You don't have to say that you've reported them. That's totally unnecessary. But you might be right. He might do both, honestly. He might do both. But holy shit. All three of us 17 times. The gaming total, that's why I think, like, the mods get annoyed so much that he ends up getting banned in the process. Like yeah, all right, Eli, we'll lock it down, but we're also gonna ban you as well. What? Fucking hell. Literally take me to court. Oh, fuck. I better get legal on my team then. Shit. Fuck. I didn't know reading public forums was a crime. Shit. A bannable offense. It is a bannable offense if you talk about bans on Steam, I believe. Like, if you were to specifically give out reasons as to why someone was banned, or like, I think that's right, yeah. I think maybe even discussing bans is grounds for a ban, right? I think there is a case for that. Bubba Shekels, could I copy and paste that and use it as a report? Because that seems like one of those like one of those crucial word configurations that can be used to report anyone. Like it's like so vague and it can be applied to like a majority of things. Right now talking about them? Oh shit, really? Hold on. Well, are you talking about the you talking about the ban list? Oh yeah, I guess people are talking about bans in the Master Duel discussions because they're talking about the fucking ban list. Like, I don't know if that counts, Papa Shackles. I'd hope that Steam moderation could learn the difference between a ban list and a ban, like, instead of the forums. Oh, that one. Right, oh yeah, because he was calling out a thread for being locked. That's right, I remember that one, yes. Yes. I do like, I think it was E-Dude that made that. E-Dude, like... He totally disproved Zephyr's claim, by the way, about like, oh, floodgates are unsearchable. Like, the fact that Protos is searchable and can just fuck decks. Yeah, bro, that's yeah. That's a good one. I like that. That's a cool floodgate. Wanting to ban Maxi. Because you've been wanting to ban Maxi for so long. Like, Maxi's gonna show up in chat one day. Fucking hell, these bans. There is more that I wanted to read, but I think I might leave it there for tonight because I am getting pretty tired. I started this pretty late because, you know, contrary to Jimsid, I do have a life outside of streaming. I do like play games and go to work and do other things. It's a thing that happens, by the way. Oh yeah, because I do want to. I mean, there's a little quick one for you, by the way. DI detected. I think Jimsid said something in here. Oh yeah, so this is what I mentioned at the start of the stream, by the way. Like,
Thelostroon, you caught a rare rubber
the
ducky
dev
weighing
account,
0.111
they do
kilos
respond,
worth 108
but
gold.
they only have been responding to this
29,961 gold.
specifically. Like they've only been responding to the funding thing, the government funding stuff, and the Norwegian Film Institute stuff. That's the only thing they've talked about in the past like several days. Whenever somebody brings up the topic, they are there to shut it down straight away. Like, they don't. That's why I believe whoever's behind this account isn't the same person that was talking to us previously. Because whoever was talking about the bugs and all that stuff, they were being very responsive. Like, they were actually talking and engaging with the community, and that was kind of cool to see. They don't do that anymore, and I wonder why. Maybe they've revealed too much information, and they don't want to have that happen again. They don't want that to slip up a little bit. All right, which is sad because I thought they were really nice. Because even in the bug discussion thread, the one that's talking about the bugs in the games and stuff like that, they haven't said anything. I imagine they're still looking at the bug reports, but they haven't done anything. Like they haven't said that they're looking at them, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. It's dead. I don't know. Like when a single time with them. I mean, in a lot of the case gaming total, this is what Zephyr was. I should read that fucking comment thread on stream at some point. But the thing that Zephyr was arguing was that there are cards that are just too good, and he refuses to use them because they're just too good. And it's like, you're playing competitively in a game where you're kind of pushed to be good, and you're just handicapping yourself by willingly not using good cards and then crying because you can't win. Like, that's a bit hypocritical. Anything outside Master Duel, like, yeah, fuck it, use whatever fucking shit decks you want, go for it. But like, if you're specifically complaining that you can't do good in Master Duel and you yourself are handicapping yourself by not playing good cards and good decks, that's a skill issue, all right? Like that's I don't know how to phrase that any other way. That's you're just not playing good. Like you're just maybe it's worth taking a step back and thinking maybe I'm not cut out for competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, okay, which is fine. Not everybody needs to play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh to prove a point or whatever, okay? You can play for fun. I play for fun. That's pretty much it. Jesus. I crack down on it. That is the case, because again, whoever was behind the account before was quite a bit cheeky with all they let slip in certain other discussion threads. So, I mean, maybe they didn't like that. No one is disputing that. Has Exodia. I mean, if your deck has Exodia, you do have like what, a 0.08% chance to just draw it on the first turn. Like you can still win. It's like impossible. You play enough hands, you can get it. Prisoner's Dilemma. Oh, shit. I don't know if I saw that directly, Papa Shekels. I think I saw that. I might have skim read it though. So I don't remember. But it is interesting to say the least. Oh, also, this is actually something interesting, by the way. A lot of people do say the game was created due to Trump winning the election. I think Trump winning the election might have been part of the catalyst for it. But obviously other things went into it. All right, like, you know, like real art, I guess. More than just one aspect went into creating it. All right. What is the Prisoner's Dilemma? I saw a meme about it today, and I can't give you the summary because it was combined with another meme. It's like, you have to. Oh, hang on, I'm just gonna look it up because it was combined with the trolley meme and it was hilarious. A concept that describes a situation in which two people have competing incentives that lead them to choose a suboptimal outcome. That's fair. That's fair.
Ate the Lost Rune. You caught a rare olive Ridley turtle, weighing
Ridley
42
turtle? Oh my
kilburn,
goodness.
worth 84
Oh,
gold.
42
You now
killer.
have 30,045 gold.
Damn sugar. Damn. Oh, right. This is on the other account too. I don't know if Jimsid knows that his main account is
With the
unbanned
Lost Rune, you
in
caught a common
Dustborn. He
Magikarp
can
weighing
comment on his main
8.3
account
kilos
now
worth 8
if he
gold.
wishes to.
You now have 30,053 gold.
Only the other one is banned, and this one's like not banned currently at the moment, but could be banned quite soon. What was it?
Oh yeah, the fact that you have to explain your excellent work to these people is sad and disgusting. I guarantee you the majority stands by you and your work. Thank you for being a voice of hope for the gaming community in these dark times. As an EU citizen, I am incredibly happy that my money helped bring Dustborn to life, and I wish for more such projects. People.
That's pretty progressive. He didn't use the word ilk. He could have said ilk. Ban evasion. I'm sure many people have already reported him for ban evasion. Like it's what's so funny, right, Gaming Turtle, is it becomes like this Ouroboros of ban evasion, right, when you think about it. Let's say Jimsid's main account gets banned because he said a naughty word, like anime rape fantasies, right? And then he posts on another account that gets banned because he's ban evading, right? So then he posts on another account that gets banned for ban evading. But then his main account is active, right? It's unbanned. But then that gets banned because he's technically ban evading his previous bans for ban evading. So that gets banned, and then like his second account becomes unbanned, and then you see where I'm going with this? Like he's just in the constant cycle of being banned permanently in like every single iteration. Like just find it so funny. That's my fetish. Oh my god. Minor improvement. He's learning. He's learning, Papa Shackles. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. This kind of all exploded last night. And holy shit. I really wish I was live last night as this was unfolding. Because, oh my god. It was hilarious to witness. I do want to talk about the where is it? This thread at some point, because this one keeps exploding. Like, again, it wasn't even at like it wasn't even at 50 comments when I last read it. It was like 40 something, and obviously now it's gotten quite a bit. It seems to be a very decisive topic whether or not anomals are being hunted and killed for just being anomals. Like, the potential is there, but the examples are not, and that's the problem. It would be great if you know, the dev account could enlighten us on whether or not that is correct, because that is a huge, this whole thread has become about that. Like, it's its own topic now. But no, they don't answer it. And I know why they don't want to answer it, and it might be the same reason as before, and Papa Shekels mentioned it too. Like, they probably don't want that information out there because it would reveal too much about their plans for the game. Fuck that. This is important. There's like 3 people in here that are arguing constantly about this particular topic, and it needs to be answered. Who gives a shit if you spoil like a 10-second little portion of your fucking game? You need to address this. Just to put people's minds at ease, so they know. It's not like anybody in here is like some kind of game journalist that's gonna fucking go to the New York Times or something and be like, oh, Justborn devs confirmed that the game doesn't kill anomals. Wow, who would have seen that coming? Or does confirm killing anomals, which also could be bad. Who knows? Anyway, that's gonna be enough for today. I'm fucking so tired. So I'll have to catch you guys next time, which, if it's not tomorrow, it'll be the day after for sure. The day after for sure. Sadly, nobody appears to be playing Dustborn. I wonder why. That's a shame. Finally go to the store. Go Lost Room. Take your far right-wing ideologues to the store, alright? But I'll have to catch you guys in the future. So until then, take care. Also, special thanks to Jimsid for popping in, by the way.
You
I do appreciate you stopping by, Jimsid.
14.8 kilos worth 49 gold. You now have
Nazi
1,302 gold.
How do you, Loster, how do you know that all neo-Nazis like cheese? Come on now. Only the far right is only the far left is lactose intolerant. How do you know? How do you know? Fuck. Alright, but I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, take care.